and Keaton Daniels coming at you live from Lobo Stadium. It is finally the District 10-6A opener for the Lobos. They're the last ones to get to play in the district ball game, and they have desperately needed probably that week we had off last Friday night after 2 consecutive losses, and last week's maybe the most disappointing one in a long time, Keaton.
Yeah, last week was a tough one. You had a team from Louisiana come across the border and come out with the win. We just didn't look like we did from the week prior to that against South Oak Cliff. We looked completely different. We had so many self-inflicted wounds. We was hurt. We just didn't look like ourselves. And hopefully tonight, or hopefully that bye week served us well. We got a chance to focus on us, and hopefully we can be able to show more of what we looked like against South Oak Cliff than when we did against Ruston.
I don't know if I'm a Lobo football player in the 2024 team that I wanted a week off last week. Yeah. I'm betting he had a week at John King and a coaching staff that was ornery and ready to get back on the field, and I'm betting players took a brunt of a heck of a lot of frustration.
I guarantee you when he told me in the pregame show that we focused on us that week, I guarantee you that was a rough week. That was probably felt like off season. He probably got after it. But you needed that, though. You dropped the ball figuratively in so many ways. You did some things uncharacteristically that caused you to lose that game. And hopefully tonight will be a difference of that.
Well, when you say that, and by the way, here come the Lobos out on the field. When you say it's not us, well, you are who you are on the field.
That's true.
And if we're a team of 3 turnovers in the first half and 3 drive-killing penalties in the second half, it's going to be a long year.
Yes, sir.
And I think Coach King is trying to make the statement of that better not be who we are. Otherwise, this is going to be a frustrating season for players and coaches and fans alike. And so this is a chance to try to wipe out last week in particular. I don't think you walked out of the sock game terribly unhappy. It wasn't a win, but it was a very competitive, compelling ball game. And you felt like, you know what, we got some stuff. Last week, major step backward. And we hear people and we kind of talk about, well, the defense is struggling. They don't tackle very well. We got injuries. But Frank and I were talking about this in the pregame as well. Our offense has scored 7 points and 10 points in 2 of the 4 games. So as much as we want to heap it on the defense, the offense has not really carried its share either through the first month of the season.
Yeah, that is true. The offense have to shoulder the blame. One thing you don't want to take away from is the effort. But effort don't get you wins. You don't get wins in the W column off of moral victory or moral standards. You actually got to come out here and execute. So those 2 games are in the past. Tonight, district starts. This is where you see what you're made of, and if you have what it takes to get yourself to the postseason.
So Lobos come into this game with a 2-2 record. They're facing an old foe we know from the past. The Rockwall Yellow Jackets. Rockwall's 3-2 on the season. Last week for them, a 64-20 win over Royce City. They have played some pretty good football teams as well. Richardson, Berkner, Lake Travis, Louisville, North Crowley, and then Royce City last week. So they haven't been playing slouches. Trey Brooks' team looks like they have some pieces in place to be dangerous. They were the favorite coming into this season to win this district. All things kind of took a little bit of a pause in the Lake Travis game when you lose your starting quarterback. And that kind of sets things backward. When they lost Landon Locke, senior quarterback who is committed to Wisconsin to a knee injury, now you got to retool. And retooling meant you're handing the football off to a new quarterback. And for them, that new quarterback is going to be starting his 3rd game in a row now for Rockwall. And we'll see if indeed he is as good as has been advertised. Brent Rickard is his name. He's come in and thrown 12 touchdowns and 3 interceptions since he's taken over the starting job. And tonight, like we've talked about in past weeks, the Lobo defense has got to get pressure and not let him stand there.
Yeah, this Rockwall team, being that they have a backup quarterback, this is not his first game. He's been playing a few games. on film, he gets out there and he can sling that thing.
Yep.
You have to put pressure, keep the guys in front of you, because if you blink, this Rockwall team can put up points on you in a hurry.
The receivers that he have, all three are folks to watch. You're going to be seeing number 1, Jack Duckworth, who's got some offers apparently to play at the next level. He is a 6 foot, 170-pound junior. Tristan Gooch, number 8, is a senior who's got 24 receptions and 4 touchdowns. And number 4, Cameron Marsh, another senior. He's got 24 receptions and 6 touchdowns. So he's got a 3-headed monster out in receiver. And the guy in the backfield who didn't play last week, Jameer Wilson, already 556 yards and 6 touchdowns through the first 4 games of the year for him. All right, we got the Yellow Jackets getting ready to come out on the field. The big news, if you're a Lobo fan, is the promotion from the freshman team to the varsity team this week of a young man we've all been anticipating. When's he going to come up here? Well, he's coming up this week.
Yeah, he's making his debut right on time, right when the season officially starts. He's a kid that's been getting a lot of work in practice with the 1 and the 2 wide receiver group. So he's a name that you guys are definitely going to be familiar with getting to know. He's the second freshman to make this debut as a freshman since you know who, Jalen Hale, Mr. Alabama.
We're talking, of course, about Jaden Herndon.
Yes, sir, Jaden Herndon.
Herndon is a 6'1", 175-pound freshman. He looks the role. It's a matter of, can we get him in the lineup, and can Lobo quarterbacks get the ball to him? If they do, he's going to make stuff happen. If you watched any of the freshman games, he is dangerous no matter where he gets the football. You got to get him the football. There is not a Lobo receiver with more than 8 receptions through the first 4 games. We just talked about Rockwall's guys got 24 and 20. We don't have a single receiver with more than 8 catches. We'll see if Herndon can be actively involved in this game tonight to be able to make a difference.
Yes, sir. Looking forward to seeing what he can do. He's a kid that every time he touches the ball, he's very dynamic. He's a very humble kid, very active. So I'm looking forward to seeing his game tonight and watching him throughout his Lobo career.
They are getting ready to bring the colors on the field. Let's do the officiating crew for tonight. Referee is going to be Richard Greer. The line judge, Tommy Hooper. The umpire is Larry Rowe. Field judge is Greg Aiken. Head linesman, Jimmy Hobbs. The back judge, David Temple. And the side judge is Sean Taylor tonight. So that's the officiating crew for this matchup between Longview and Rockwall.
Thank you. Now please direct your attention to the color guard in the south end zone as the Lobo band plays our national anthem.
All right, we've got 80 degrees here at Lobo tonight. It feels a little more humid and a little warmer than that. Should cool down to the low 70s by the time we get done with this ball game. We're about to get the captains out on the field. Lobos have a 2-game losing streak. They have not had a 3-game losing streak in 24 years. We do not want to have that conversation next week about potentially 4 in a row. John King and his group need to end this thing tonight and get a little bit of a jump on this very tough 6A district.
Yeah, tonight will be a great start to a good, formidable team. Like you said earlier, this team was predicted to win the district. Some things just kind of went in a different direction, but it'll be good for us to go ahead and end our losing streak, especially in our home losing streak, and let's get us a win tonight for sure.
Captains going down on the 50-yard line for the coin toss. For the Lobos, you see Juan Alban, number 50, Fernando Longoria, number 52, and number 53 is Nakia Jackson. Those are the senior captains tonight for Longview. Lobos in that ever-popular green home uniform.
Good-looking green uniforms.
Rockwall in that ugly white and orange. How about that? You like that? They would do that for you. By the way, they're yellow jackets. That's orange.
I know, right?
I don't know who decided to do that, but okay.
Well, I guess they thought maybe about the color schemes on the jerseys, and they did us a favor, so I really appreciate them for that.
Right. Well, Longview won the coin toss. They're going to defer to the second half. That's a pretty standard John King move. And so you can see them backing off to the open end of the field where the Lobos will be kicking things off to open up this ball game tonight. Let's give you the starters since we know we're going to be on defense to begin things. The Lobos are down from the 6 injuries they had last week to only about 3 or 4 this week. The defensive line looks like this. Christian Williams is back in the starting lineup. 315-pounder is going to be playing at end. Davion Jackson, the 200-pound junior, playing nose tackle. Isaiah Horton, who's been spun down to the line since the injuries have started to happen, 185-pound senior. He's going to be at the other end. Brendan Reese, 220-pound senior, is going to be lined up on an outside linebacker spot. Jemias Morrow on the other side, 165-pound senior. Inside linebackers, Kason Brooks, the 195-pound senior, and Jesse Hampton Williams, 185-pound junior. Houston Rowe, Bubba White are the corners. They're 130 and 155-pound juniors. Brian Peoples, the only senior in the secondary, 5'11", 170. One safety, Bradley Williams, is 5'5". He's 150. He is the other safety for the Lobos. All right, Dre Mitchell's ready. Ball's going to be placed at the 40. And we are underway. Game number 5 for Longview. And the opening kick is going to go all the way into the end zone, and it'll be down there. And the Yellow Jackets will come out to the 25-yard line.
Curious to see this week how our defense performed. Had a couple weeks there where the tackling wasn't to our liking, to say the least. So looking to see how that bye week went, and to me, man, this is where this game is going to be won up front. Is right here on our defensive side of the ball, because I think offensively we can score points with Rockwall. Defensively, can we just stop them?
All right, quarterback is Brent Rickard. He's number 18. Leading things off, first down and 10, 25-yard line. High snap. He's going to throw on the first pass of the game, and that one is caught and out across the 30-yard line to about the 32. That's Tristan Gooch with the reception.
Looked like a play-action pass or RPO there. That slot receiver was uncovered, so it was an easy pitch and catch there to get them to a manageable situation.
They pick up 7 on first down. They pick up a first down on the second play of the game. That's a reception out to about the 40-yard line. Catching that's Jack Duckworth.
And here they go, going quick here. Expect to see a lot of this all night long.
Well, if you're a Lobo defender, you better be ready, because you're not going to get much time. First down and 10, 39. Rickard back to pass. Boy, he had a guy wide open if he'd have thrown the post. Instead, he went short to Duckworth at midfield for a gain of about 9. I'll make it 10. It'll be another first down.
This is what makes this Rockwall team dangerous. Once they run a play, they're trying to run another play within 15 seconds of the play clock here. So They're trying to go fast. You got to line up fast and play fast and keep everybody in front of you.
Put 3 receivers to the left this time. Another quick toss. That one tipped and almost intercepted. Lobos had 3 chances to get a pick on that play and could not quite secure the ball. It was tipped at the line of scrimmage, and then it was a juggling act from there. It'll be incomplete, and it brings up 2nd down and 10.
Would have been a perfect turnover to start the game. Perfect way to start the game. Would have gave us the ball right about midfield. Looks like that was Morrow and Brooks there.
Everyone handed off inside, not much happening. It actually was 24 was Jemias Morrow almost had the interception.
That would have been 6 if they would have caught it cleanly, because, man, we had nothing but green grass.
Gain of 1 yard on the running play. It'll bring up 3rd down. They've got to get 9 more. Starting in the backfield, looks like it's 22, A.J. Hatcher, who had that carry for the yard. So 3rd down and 9. There's your first test for the Lobo defense. Hatcher staying in the backfield. It's going to be Rickard. Quick pass again out to the flat. Lobo's got a tackle, and they do, about 5 yards shy of the 1st down.
Defense did an excellent job of running to the ball. Their corners play physical, attacking the receivers there, not allowing a lot of space in between them and allowing the tacklers or allowing the defenders to run and get the tackle.
All right, looks like they're going to go for it here on 4th down. 5 receiver set this time. Lobos are a man short down the bottom of the screen. They don't see it. Now Rickard's going to pull it down, try to run. He's not going to get there. Lobo defense does an amazing job stopping. You're pointing, what do you see?
That is the UNT, the new UNT commit, Brendan Reese with the stop there. On the stop to turn the ball on downs and give the ball back to the Lobos.
Sack back to the 46-yard line.
That was a heck of a closing speed on there. He's showing you why he was a coveted Division I recruit there. Congratulations to him on choosing North Texas. They're getting a heck of a defender, as you're seeing right now. He's been everything for us all year, and that was an excellent stop on the first drive.
Lobos with the football now. 1st down and 10. We'll get their lineup here after the play. Maverick Rowe, the quarterback, in some trouble. Makes a throw, almost picked. Boy, he's got really, really lucky. He threw that ball a little bit behind the potential defender, Will Ashworth, who almost had himself a pick 6.
Yeah, Buster Mumford was open for a quick second, but rolling to your left and you're a right-handed quarterback, sometimes you have that extra step that you have to take to square up and throw the ball. You're sometimes a little bit late on your throw, and that was a recipe for right there.
2nd down and 10. 1 man in the backfield, Buster Mumford. We're going to hand off to Boosie coming on a little jet sweep, and he'll get across the 50, it looks like, to about the 49, almost the 48 of Rockwall for a gain of 6. Offensively now, here is the lineup for the Lobos. We've got Fernando Longoria at left tackle, Jaden Jackson at left guard. Eddie McMillan's the center. Cedric Reitner's the right guard. Jamorian George is the right tackle. Tight end is Bryant Williams. Receivers, D.D. Williams, Kiefer Doxey. Look for Jaden Herndon a lot, who's now in the game. Maverick Rowe, the quarterback. Boosie Washington at tailback. 3rd down and 4. Rowe going to roll to his right, rather. Got Williams caught. He's going to have to fight to get a 1st down. He can't get there as he's tag-teamed and thrown out of bounds. Holt Hill, the linebacker, stops him short of the 1st down. They're still about 4 yards shy. It'll be 4th down.
Yeah, it looked like we're going to set up for a punt there. That was a route progression tree. There was somebody in the flat, somebody a little bit deeper, and somebody even more deeper there. If Maverick would have had a little bit more time, or if he would have settled down just a little bit more, he had Boosie open on the out route there. But his tight end was open at first, and he saw it. He thought he was going to give it to him with enough room to run to get a 1st down. But
Mitchell
didn't get it.
Going to punt. Line drive. This one caught at the 15-yard line. And maybe to the 20-yard line. Lobos will gang tackle the return man, Zayden Edwards, after about a 4-yard return. It'll be 1st down, Yellow Jackets. It comes with 9:26 to play in the 1st quarter.
It's 3 and out there for our offense. We was kind of spreading them out a little bit there. We wasn't going to our traditional under the center, running it right at them. Guess Coach King had saw a few things that he wanted to try to exploit early on. But their first series was a mute point there, so here we are back with the defense.
They had some chances, couldn't make anything happen with it. Now it's first down the other way. First down at the 19-yard line. Man in motion, that's Gooch. Handoff, inside run. Not much going there as they stand up the running back. Coming in to run for Rockwall. That's 22 again back in the game. That's Mitchell.
Defense did an excellent job there, keeping him inside, not letting him bust outside. He's an explosive back. He can take it. He can take it the distance if he sees green.
I said Mitchell. I actually meant Hatcher. A.J. Hatcher with the 1-yard gain. Second down. Rickard back to pass. Looking deep sideline. That's Gooch. Caught the ball and he's on the run and they're not going to catch him. This is going to be an 80-yard pitch and catch from Rickard to Tristan Gooch, and the Yellow Jackets get on the board in a hurry.
Ran an out and up, a quick out, and ran up there. Was wide open from the beginning. Caught it about 30 yards and took it the rest of the way there for a quick touchdown for the Yellow Jackets.
Coming on for the point after try. That is Daniel Estrada, their kicker. He has got a big leg. He missed a game-winning almost 50-yarder a couple of weeks ago, and we're going to have a flag as looked like the Yellow Jackets were going to try to go for 2, and they got a penalty flag thrown, and they may end up having to settle for a kick anyway. Nope, offsides, Lobos. So Longview got a little itchy there and jumped. Now move the ball up to the 1-yard line for the point after.
I'm a little confused there. We didn't touch anybody.
What?
Even if we crossed the line of scrimmage, as long as we got back before the ball snapped.
And again, they're going to set up for the 2-point attempt. It's going to be a direct snap, a little bit bobbled, and they're not going to get there. Oh, it was well played by the Lobos. And we have a flag down back at the 4-yard line. We're going to have to wait to see what this flag is. Lobos are walking off the field like it's on the Yellow Jackets. Yeah, they're going to get another shot at it. It was a motion penalty on them, so they move it back to the 6-yard line. I was afraid of that. Motion's going to wipe out the play, and now they're going to bring Estrada on for the point after try anyway. So penalty on the Lobos, a penalty on the Yellow Jackets, and now they're going to have a little bit longer of a point after try, which would be basically a 23-yarder.
Now we're back to where we started out, just 5 yards further.
Bad luck for the Lobos. Kick is up and on the way, and he missed it anyway. Well, there you go. The ball don't lie, as they say in basketball. All right, we got a 6-0 ball game. We'll take a break. We're coming right back here on Longview Game Day.
We about to change the game. We out here taking names. Let them reach the sky. We about to change the game. We out here taking names. Let our voices rise. Let them reach the sky. Hickory down, giving them all that we got. Kick on the door, try to knock, but nobody answered. I'm going harder, taking my chances. I give it moves and I give them fancy. We about to change the game. We out here taking names. Let our voices rise. Let them reach the sky. Let's go.
I'm attorney Marty Young. When you or your loved ones are involved in a catastrophic accident, hire the law firm with a proven track record.
In the last 25 years, no law firm has achieved our results in and out of the courtroom. You need and want to hire the lawyers who get proven results that insurance companies and corporations know about, that insurance and corporations are afraid of. Don't make the mistake of hiring a law firm who is not feared by the insurance industry. We truly hope you never need us, but if you do, we're here to help.
All righty, welcome back. 2 plays, 81-yard drive. Rockwall gets on the board first, and it looks like they are willing to throw the ball deep and often against this Lobo defense. Another weird thing here, the Yellow Jackets like to do 2 kickers line up. This one's sent deep. Mason Washington goes inside the 5-yard line to get it. He's going to try to outrun guys, and he can't. He's taken down inside the 5. That struggle started when he bobbled the ball. They kicked it deeper than we expected. We didn't have really a return man back deep. They had moved both Mason and Boosie up to the 20-yard line, and Estrada just kicked it deep.
Yeah, there was Rockwall. They do a lot of gimmick stuff on special teams. 2 kickers, 2 punters. You just always have to be alert no matter what. And they just kicked it to where we were. And, hey, special teams is part of the game there. You got to be able to execute in each phases of the game. Us starting inside of the 5 is tough. Tough to ask.
Deep I formation. Lobo back middle of the end zone. Hand it off. Look out. 15-20, 25-30. We're going to have a tie game. Boosie from 95 yards away. No flag behind him. Touchdown Lobos.
Rockwall had a big play. We said we'll do you one better. We'll have a 95-yarder in our pocket. Let's give it to Mr. 20, Mr. Boosie Washington, and let's watch him do the work.
I swear, Boosie does not like negative plays. The next play, he takes it out on the opponent.
Love it, love it. Good thing he didn't fumble before he did it. But, hey, we'll take it wherever we can get it. Touchdown, Longview. We're back on the board. Just like that.
Dre Mitchell coming on for the point after. Lobos with a chance to take the lead. Boy, the tenor of this changed in a hurry. Point after try is up. It's good. Longview 7, Rockwall 6. Quick timeout. We're coming right back to Longview Game Day.
Our offense was dominating this year. Fast, powerful, virtually unstoppable. In fact, the only slow member of the team was me. When I was sidelined with ankle pain, it put the whole season at risk. So, just like when my players need the best care, I turned to a proven provider. Now, I'm back in the game.
Get the care you need at physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital, or visit tsjh.org to find a special.
All right, welcome back. One play, how about 95 yards? Lobos matched the drive and then some. They're going to take this out of the end zone on the kick return. Oh, my goodness. Huge hit at the 15-yard line. And Cameron Marsh may want to rethink returning that football next time.
Yeah, I guarantee you that right there woke you up there, and you don't want to run no more. I mean, an excellent tackle there. I can't. Mr. Jones with a big-time tackle there for the Lobos, setting the tone on the kickoff. Now it's time for the defense to answer that. Looks like the offense is woken up. Special teams are starting to wake up. Defense, it's your turn.
All right, well, it'll be first down Rockwall up at around the 17-yard line. And on first down, their handoff inside, and look out, a little broken tackle, and then a very sure tackle at the 26-yard line as A.J. Hatcher goes for about 8.
Excellent job there to finish the tackle. I believe that was Peoples, but he got a good 8 yards before we can get there to him.
On second down, another pass to Gooch, another first down, this one outside the 40 to the 42-yard line.
If we're going to leave the slots wide open there, they're going to play pitch and catch with them all night long.
And they are in a hurry. 42-yard line, back to the ground. Hatcher across the 45, 46-yard line.
This offense moves quickly here. They try not to let too much time come off the clock. They try to wear the defense down by playing fast and try to run as many plays as possible.
Hatcher picked up about 4 on that play. Second down and 6 now. Rickert looking to the sideline, giving the Lobo defenders at least a chance to catch their breath for a second. Slots open. Rickert going to throw. That's caught. He dropped it. Cameron Marsh had the inside leverage and couldn't hang on to the football, and it's going to bring up third down.
Yeah, he was making moves and running without the ball. That's a recipe for incompletion every single time there. Brings up second or brings up third down.
Lobos better find Gooch. He's lining up in the slot right now, and again, they have nobody over the top of him, and they're going to try to move Morrow out over here. There's still a little confusion on the Lobo defense. Rickert keeping it himself. And he stumbles forward, not anywhere close to the first down, as he made it to maybe the 48-yard line. Morrow came in on the tackle to clean that thing up at the end, and it's going to bring up 4th down and about 3.
Brooks did an excellent job there in slowing him down, redirecting him a little bit, getting his hands on him to be able to let Morrow come in and finish him to bring up 4th and short now. And just like they did on the first drive, they're going for it again.
Little surprising by this. They're not messing field position at all. They'll give the Lobos the ball to 50. Rickard back to pass. He's got some time. He's throwing for the home run, and he can't get it there. He actually had a man deep. That was Duckworth, who had gotten wide open, and he just underthrew it badly, and the Lobos get another break on the short field.
Chuck, you're talking about holding your breath while that ball is in the air. You saw the receiver running, and you didn't see us nowhere close to him at first. Luckily for that, the ball was just overthrown, and it turns it over on down and give us the ball at midfield.
If he could put that at the 5-yard line, he had a touchdown. But he came up a little bit off the mark, and the Lobos will take over at the 49-yard line. Checking into the game, Donovan Denmark. We didn't see him at all 2 weeks ago. He's back in there now. As Maverick Rowe gets the play in. Here's a defense, by the way, for Rockwall. Edwin Gonzalez-Salas and Leander Parrish are their ends. Wade Day and Colin Ross are their defensive tackles. Holt Hill, LaMarcus Jackson, the outside linebackers. 20's Owen Brand. He's the middle linebacker. First down, Rowe back to pass. In trouble. Ball's on the ground. Lobos are going to fall on it. Back at the 39-yard line for a loss of 12.
Perfect play call there, being running a play action after a turnover. And we just wasn't able to get it our way there.
Well, luckily for the Lobos, they got the ball back, but after a 12-yard loss, back to the 39-yard line. Yep, you can't stand success sometimes. And it brings up what's now going to be 2nd down and 22. They tried to get a little bit cute and go roll out. It just didn't work. Back to the ground they'll go now on 2nd and forever. 40-yard line, 45-yard line. Boosie going to be escorted out of bounds at around the 48-yard line as he picked up about 9 yards on the carry.
Boosie did an excellent job there and getting as much as he could, not letting the first person take him down, dancing around, getting moves, getting to the outside, picking up as much as he could after their 2nd and 22 start.
All right, so it's going to bring up 3rd down. They still need about 13. Boosie over 100 yards on his couple of carries already today. Ball sitting at the 48-yard line. Rowe, roll out left, trying to run around a defender. Now he's got a chance to throw. Looking sideline, receiver falls down, and really it was between 2 receivers, and neither one was close. And that's going to bring up 4th down for Longview.
Looking a little bit unsettled there from the quarterback position. I think that's the 2nd time I've seen him slip on his throw. Just trying to get it out there, getting it as far as he can, but just a little bit too short.
They're liking the rollout left. It got him a couple interceptions 2 weeks ago where Rowe ended up having to try to throw back across his body. Here they try it again. Mitchell, drops the snap. Luckily gets it off there and gets a line drive that takes a Lobo roll inside the 25 down to almost the 20-yard line. But boy, that was a recipe for 3 kinds of disasters, and instead they avoid all kinds of problems with about a 30-yard punt. Well, Lobo's just not able to make hay with the short field position. I think right now that's kind of the reason why you get the sense that Rockwall's willing to take risks here, which is a little bit disrespectful, to be honest with you, if you're the Lobos.
Yeah, to me, that's the gimmicks of them. You know, a team that's trying to hide some things there. They just want to play small ball with you, or play little league ball with you.
First down to the ground go the Yellow Jackets. Not a whole lot. Maybe the 23-yard line. Hatcher again with the carry. It'll be 2nd down and 9. It's a short gain on 1st down.
You get a chance to kind of breathe a little bit there. lineman is coming off the field, so you get a chance to kind of get your bearings together and line up, get your alignment right.
See T.J. Jackson in there at cornerback for Longview. Another running play, not much happening there as Kason Brooks is in the backfield. That's no gain, and it's 3rd down and 9.
Yeah, it looks like that was Williams and Reese getting in there fast, coming in unblocked, bringing up a 3rd and forever here. Big time 3rd down.
Lobo's getting some big bodies out of the game. They're going to some faster pass rushers on 3rd down and 9. Rickard still got Hatcher to his right. And in motion, Gooch. Lobo defense having to reset as he goes all the way to the right. Back to pass, Rickard. Looking middle of the field. That's incomplete as Cameron Marsh saw a defender bearing down on him and decided, I don't think I want to hang around for this one, and it's 4th down.
That's what you call making a business decision there. You saw defenders coming in on you on the 3rd down play. It's like, I'm going to wait and just try to catch the next one.
Decaden Carter was the secondary man getting ready to level the boom on him. Robert White, who initially wasn't on the field, now comes running back on. They're going to have 2 punt returners back at about the 45-yard line. Now, again, you mentioned this earlier. They have 2 guys back there to punt, which is so strange. And it will go to their big guy, 95 is their punter. This is a fluttering punt caught at about the 45-yard line and not much doing, as that's about a 1-yard return as T.J. Jackson caught that. But he didn't fumble it, and the Lobos will get it near midfield.
Yeah, we caught a break there on the fumble, but luckily it went right out of bounds.
So the punter, by the way, it's Jerry Castro, 95, is their defensive linebacker / punter. So Lobos will get the ball. They'll put it at the 48-yard line of Longview. First down and 10. Row under center. Got a fullback, Mumphrey, hands it off to his tailback, Boosie Washington, who almost broke another one. Got across the line of scrimmage and picked up about 6 to near the 47-yard line of the Yellow Jackets.
2 backs, 2 tight ends. It's a recipe for a run pretty much majority of the times. Still got off a great start to this drive here, getting off 6 yards.
Mumphrey going to be the only guy in the backfield on 2nd down and 4. He'll get the handoff. Big hole, lowers his shoulder, and across the 40, he goes down to about the 39-yard line. Lobo football all of a sudden.
Mumphrey picks up a 1st down.
Mumphrey, who we did not see at all last week, goes for 7, and the Lobos move the chains. Much as you want to throw the football, your bread and butter is still pretty good offensive line and some dynamic runners. 7-6 Lobos lead. We're down to 3:07 to play here in the first quarter. First down and 10, Rockwall 40-yard line. Back to the ground again. Right up the middle again. Into the secondary again. It's Mumphrey who will go inside the 20-yard line. Goes down a little awkwardly, and he's down in some pain. That's what you didn't want to see. Got taken down a little weird at the end of that play as he went out of bounds. He goes for 23, and you can see him get kind of that left leg folded up underneath him on the tackle.
Not sure if it looks like he's grabbing his ankle. Hopefully it's a low ankle sprain instead of the high variety. Buster reeled off a big run. He's a kid that didn't play the last couple of weeks, so good to see him back out tonight. Hopefully he's okay.
And Jaden Washington checking into the game for the Lobos. Number 84, tight end, caught a touchdown a couple weeks ago. First down, 17-yard line. Lobos going big package, multiple tight ends. No receiver set out this time. Handoff up the middle, Boosie. Little cut inside the 15 to the 12 for a gain of 5.
Yeah, when we get the ball right here inside the red zone, being that they're not being able to stop our running game, our power running game so far, Coach King is not trying to get cute with it. He just want to outpower you right now.
Kiefer Doxey coming in, so is D.D. Williams. They went from big package to smaller. Little outside threat now as they'll line up both to the left. Donovan Denmark, the tight end, on that side as well. Rowe handoff. Mason Washington in the game inside the 10-yard line and very close to a first down at around the 8.
Positive run game there. Bringing up a 3rd and 1, 3rd and inches there. That's a recipe that we would continue to keep living with all night to keep us short in the down and distance.
Under 2 minutes to play first quarter. 3rd down and short at the 8-yard line. Lobos, after finally forcing a punt, doing something with the short field. All of this on the ground. Mason in front of Boosie. 3rd down and 1. Rowe handing off to Kelvin. Going outside, forget about it. Touchdown, Lobos from 8 yards away. Boosie's got his 2nd score of the game.
Touchdown number 2 pretty much came untouched there. Offensive line, fullback, all did an excellent job in clearing room to being able to get us to pay there for his 2nd touchdown of this quarter.
John King, you just watched that, and I think you're probably telling Coach Valerie, you know what? I like that. I like what we did right there.
Yeah. Kept it simple. Kept it sweet.
Point after try by Mitchell. Up and good. 14-6 Lobos. 1:30 to play in the quarter. Quick timeout. We're coming back here on Longview Game Day.
Hi, I am Emily Kidwell-Ramey, Longview's local independent insurance agent. I specialize in home, auto, life, and commercial. I'd be more than happy to help you with any of your insurance needs. And go Lobos.
All right, welcome back. Lobos with a 14-6 lead, 6-play, 53-yard drive. Ends in Boosie Washington's 2nd touchdown of the evening. Boosie on the year now scored his 6th and 7th touchdowns rushing this season. All right, Mitchell ready for the kick. Let's see if the Yellow Jackets feel confident about taking out of the end zone again. This one boomed down to about the 5. They won't have to take it out. 10, 15, trying to pick his way. That's Marsh going right. Can't get away. Dumped out to 10-yard line. And Rockwall's going to start there. Jemias Morrow on the tackle.
Excellent job by your kickoff coverage. Again, stopping them inside of the 20. I think inside of the 10, right about the 10-yard line here. But these Rockwall teams can score quickly, so let's not get ahead of ourselves here. We still have to play defense.
Marsh has not looked terribly comfortable in the game so far. He's kind of short-armed a ball when he saw a defender coming at him. This time he's a little bit slow trying to pick a lane, and it's all right. We'll take that if you're the Lobos. 1st down, 10 at the 10. Rickard to throw on 1st down. Lobos got a tackle, and they do.
Excellent job there tackling in the open field. Being as soon as he caught the ball, the defender was there. Looked like that was a straight cover 3 call there because the safety ran straight to the flat route, and he was able to only get a couple yards.
2-yard gain. Duckworth with a quick tackle that time by the Lobos as Decaden Carter again coming up. 2nd down and 8. They'll throw again. Gooch catches it as he goes down near the 24-yard line. That's enough for a 1st down. He's trouble.
Yeah, he already has over 100 yards right now. 80% of that came off an 80-yard touchdown play.
They'll move it to the 24, 25-yard line. 1st down and 10 as he goes for 13. To the ground they'll go this time. Hatcher up the middle, got Little across the 30 to maybe the 31-yard line for a gain of about 6.
6-yard gain there quick inside zone there. Then lining back up to run another play.
Second down, 4. Ground again. Hatcher again. This time nothing doing. He got stonewalled at about the 32-yard line. It'll be third down.
Excellent stop there by us. Coming up with only a half of yard gain there.
They got to get to the 35 for the first. They've gone on fourth downs multiple times, so they're not afraid to do that. Third down in a couple. They like Rickert in this situation running.
End of the quarter.
And we're not going to get a play off. Quarter's going to end with a 3rd down and 2 coming up as we flip the field. 14-6, Lobos with the lead. We'll take a break and come back for the second quarter here on Longview Game Day.
We about to change the game. We out here taking names. Let them reach the skies. We about to change the game. We out here taking names. Let our voices rise. Let them reach the skies. Hickory down. Giving them all that we got. Kick on the door. Try to knock, but nobody answered. I'm going harder, taking my chances. I give it moves and I give them fancy. We about to change the game. We out here taking names. Let our voices rise. Let them reach the skies. Let's go.
I'm attorney Marty Young. When you or your loved ones are involved in a catastrophic accident, hire the law firm with a proven track record.
In the last 25 years, no law firm has achieved our results in and out of the courtroom. You need and want to hire the lawyers who get proven results that insurance companies and corporations know about, that insurance and corporations are afraid of. Don't make the mistake of hiring a law firm who is not feared by the insurance industry. We truly hope you never need us, but if you do, we're here to help.
All right, welcome back. We'll start quarter number 2. Lobos with 155 yards of first quarter offense, all on the ground. Rockwall, 166 yards offense, 142 of that through the air. Contrast the styles. 3rd down and 2, ball around the 32.5-yard line. Carter right in the face of the receiver. Their quick throw, it caught. 30, 40-yard line. 45, Gooch picking his way across midfield to the 49 of Longview.
A guy that's showing you why he has several offers right now, being able to make plays anytime he gets his hands on the ball.
3rd down and 2. You thought they might run. They don't. They'll throw now. Looking deep. Ball on the money. Caught. Touchdown. Gooch again. And it looked like there was contact between Gooch and the corner over there. Nothing called. Yellow Jackets a point after away from making this a 1-point, or they go for the 2 to try to tie this thing.
Yeah, no call there, but you got to continue to keep playing on. Ref may appears to have a little blinders on, but hey, nonetheless, you got to continue to keep playing as they're lining up to go for 2 to try to tie this game up.
Bubba White was the corner over there, and he got bumped off the route. They'll go for 2. Rickert lining up under center. Quick pass. That's Gooch. That's 2-point conversion as they just ran a little picket play, and we had nothing for it, and we're tied up at 14.
Yeah, quick. That's what this Rockwall team is going to bring to you. If you blink, they can put up 7, 8, or 6 on you very quickly if you're not paying attention.
All right, well, just like that, we're tied at 14, 11:39 left to play in the first half. And there is the story of this game. Lobos can run the football. Yellow Jackets can throw the football. And until we figure out a way to stop. Actually, that wasn't Gooch. That was Marsh on the touchdown reception. And that's where we sit at 14-14. Drive, by the way, did not take long.
Started inside of their own 10. Started about their 10-yard line. Marched down the field very quickly.
They're 90 yards in a hurry. Ended up being a 5-play, 90-yard drive. All right, again, they'll line up the 2 kickers. Typically, they like either one. I mean, they'll use either one. Just depends on what they've kind of scouted and seen. Estrada is the guy wearing 84. They do that little Exaggerated deal. Onside kick bounces off a Lobo, and Longview lucky to fall on top of that one. Boy, that had disaster written all over it. They went with the onside kick, and
Reese comes up with the ball.
Talking about it, you got to stay on your toes. P's and Q's all night long playing against this Rockwall team, especially on the special teams. They line up with so many gimmicks. They have 2 kickers again, 2 punters. You never know where it's going to come from. You got to play sound assignment football and try not to get beat. And that's what they're going to try to do every single time tonight.
Well, the good news is the Lobos will get a short field from the 44-yard line. Rowe handing off. Mason coming left, and not much happening to the 42-yard line. Gain of 2. Second down and 8 coming up.
On the carry.
Yeah, this Rockwall team, they don't care too much where they give you the ball. I think their best defense is them just trying to outscore you.
Yeah, that's it. They are willing to let you have opportunities if you want them, because they believe, kind of like Gilmer used to be back in the day, we think we can outscore you. Let's see if you can outscore us.
Yes.
So 2-yard gain for Mason to the 42-yard line. Second down and 8. Handoff again, looking for some room to the 40 maybe for Boosie. It's going to bring up third down and about 6.
Third down here. We haven't completed a pass yet tonight. Looks like we're close. We're about four down territory right here, especially if we can get off a big gain here on third down. So I will be looking for a run right here.
Well, we've actually completed one. Williams caught the basically 1-yard reception earlier.
That's true.
Rowe handing off. Boy, late handoff. That was a little bit risky. It looked like his back was almost past him as he somehow managed to get that ball to Mason, who moves it up to the 36-yard line. Now it's 4th and 2.
4th and 2 here. We're staying in our 2 backs and 2 tight end situation here. I guarantee you Foreign is going to try to line up and try to send a blitz right at us. Kind of predict where we're coming from.
D.D. Williams coming back into the game on 4th down and 2. Also checking in Jaden Washington. Maverick Rally started to come in, turned around and came back out again. So Rockwall bringing everybody into the box. Washington and Doxey are the only 2 receivers. Kiefer in motion, starts to go one way, goes the other. Back to pass, Rowe. Got a man short. That ball's... Is it caught? Did Kiefer catch? I think he did and fell forward for the first down to the 33-yard line. They barely made that catch. They get enough for the first down.
Heck of a job there by your senior wide receiver, Kiefer Doxey, coming in with a big-time catch on the 4th down to keep our drive alive.
They needed the 34-yard line. They got it to the 33. First down and 10, Longview. He took a long time to throw that ball. I'll tell you what, looking at the replay, they had a chance to maybe get that there a lot quicker. But they get the first. Back to the ground they'll go. Boosie up the middle and gets hit hard at the 25-yard line after a gain of 8.
Good tough running there by him. He refuses to go down by the first ball carrier. He's trying to get as much as he can. He's just running with bad intentions tonight.
Boosie tonight. 9 carries, 143 yards already. Mason coming back in, DD out. Second down and 2. Play clock down to 13 as they break the huddle. Stay with the I formation. Mason in front of Boosie. They need 2. They'll go to Mason. Bounces off the first defender, who was right in his grill when he got the handoff and couldn't go anywhere. And that's going to bring up third down. Busting through that line of scrimmage. It's Colin Ross, a senior defensive lineman, that just backed that whole play up.
Yeah, it was stuff from the beginning there with this penetration, him getting past the offensive line there. But we're still in a good third down situation here that I still like our chances here as we're coming up on for 8 minutes.
Lobo's having to make some adjustments on the offensive line, losing Beckett Cox, right tackle. Jamorian George has slid over from right guard to tackle. Cedric Reitner's moved from left guard to right guard, and Coach King's got to take a timeout here with 7:51 left to play in the first half. Third down coming up when we come back here on Longview Game Day.
Hello, I'm attorney Brett Godarzi. What does it mean when a law firm is represented over 25,000 East Texas residents? It means that results matter. They found that we were never outworked and that no law firm had the grit, the determination to see them through. 99% of our cases settle because insurance companies fear our results in the courtroom. When you're our client, we'll put you on our back and we'll carry your burden for you. We hope you never need us, but if you do, we're here to help.
House party? We got you covered. Office meeting? Come on, treat them right. Game day? You know we're here for it. Get your taco, nacho, or fajita bar today, only at Juicy's Taco.
All right, welcome back. 3rd down and 3 coming up for Longview. Tonight in the district, Forney's at Roy City. Tyler Legacy is taking on North Forney. Lobos next week end their month-long time at home as we go on the road next Friday night. We're going to Forney, take on the old Jackrabbits. 3rd down, handoff. Boosie into the secondary. Forget about it. How about another touchdown for Boosie Washington? And just like that, the tie is broken.
Hey, put your imprint on the game. Continue to keep running. Continue to keep shining. Boosie Washington, touchdown number 3. Have a game, young man. You might be on your way to a record tonight if you keep running like this.
169 yards on 10 carries. I'm not great with math, but that's 16.9 per touch.
My goodness.
Mitchell on for the point after try. Kick is up. Pounds it in, 21-14. Lobos with the lead, and we'll stay here as we get ready for the kickoff. All right, Mr. Mayor of Longview, tell me what you think.
Man, offensive, just like I said earlier before the game started, it is where the game is won with our defense stopping their offense. Our offense, we can definitely score points with them. Coach King is not getting cute about it. He is running, and doing a lot of it. Boosie is not disappointing right now with 3 touchdowns. The key is just us stopping them defensively, being able to come tackle, get a turnover when we can, because this Rockwall team does not make. Watching them right now, I don't have a comfortable feeling yet.
No. 7 plays, 44 yards, took 2:52 off the clock, as the Lobos have gotten 3 touchdowns now from Boosie Washington. The most impressive was from 95 yards away, but that wasn't bad from 33 yards away either.
Yeah, no, that was pretty. Excuse me, that was pretty. I was going to say perfect.
It was purdy too.
It was purdy.
Whatever you want to say, we'll take that.
He looked good. He's been doing it all night long, so continue to keep running that way, young man.
Here's Mitchell's kick now. They're staying deep kick, this one down to the 5-yard line. 15-20, and they don't make the 20-yard line. That's all she wrote, short of the 20 again. Zayden Edwards on the return. And we got, actually it was Duckworth on the return. They'll start at the 19-yard line. Well, I said earlier, this is a game of different styles, and there's no doubt about it. The Lobos have run the football like nobody's business to start this thing. They have now picked up 196 yards on the ground, and we're midway through the second quarter. Rockwall 210 yards through the air. We're midway through the second quarter.
Like you said, contrary different styles. Which one is going to prevail?
At 1st down. Gooch in motion. Better watch him. They stack 2 receivers right. Rickard back to pass, looking short. That's Duckworth. He'll catch it. Carter right up on him after a gain of about 3 to the 22-yard line.
Excellent job there by KD coming up and making a tackle so that the receiver cannot get any space to make any moves or do anything after that catch.
2nd down and 7. And again, they're quick this time. Handoff to Hatcher, nothing doing. They stand him up at the 22-yard line. 3rd down and 7 coming up.
3rd down here. You got to keep everything in front of you. Watch for anything gimmicky. Quick out and up, which is how they scored their first touchdown. You got to stay true to your assignments here because this Rockwall team on this 3rd and long is trying to look for a big play right here.
That's your 9 carries, 23 yards. Lobo defense, those linemen down on the knee, getting ready to roll. They need some pressure. 3rd down and 7. Here it comes. They got him in a little pressure and they knock it down. It's Jesse Hampton Williams got up there and got a paw on that football, and it's going to be 4th and 7.
Jesser did an excellent job there by getting pressure, knowing that he wasn't going to get the sack. He just jumped up and batted the ball down. We did an excellent job there. They tried to line the receiver up behind the line of scrimmage and tried to sneak him out in the flat. We did a good job in slowing that whole play down.
Sophomore T.J. Jackson back with Bubba White. They're both standing about the 45-yard line. Again, the dual punters. That's part of the dual punt returners.
Whichever one is not kicking, the other one is blocking.
It's the right-footed kicker. Line drive. That's Bubba, catches at the 50-yard line. He'll get it into Rockwall territory to the 48, and the Lobos again will have a short field to deal with.
Excellent job there, making them go 3 and out, not giving up a first down there, giving us the ball back. Hopefully can put up a lead here, put up another touchdown here.
So ball's going to sit at the Rockwall 49-yard line. Just a couple yards on the return, but those are the hidden yards that didn't happen that time against the Lobos. You let that ball hit, which is why we've got 2 punt returners. That's a 20 or 30-yard roll. Doesn't happen. Instead, Lobos have a short field. 1st down at the 49. They're back in the pistol. Handoff from there. It's Boosie again. And again, he's in the secondary. 40 and inside the 35 to about the 32-yard line. He probably had a touchdown if he bounced it outside. He went inside instead and manages to pick up 17-yard yards to the 32-yard line.
Well, I'm not going to get tired of calling his name out tonight because he is killing them. He's putting the team on his back. He is busting everything, every chance he's getting. He's a guy that's putting up big-time numbers right now.
I'll tell you what, how many carries you want him to have? As many as it takes.
As many as it takes.
11 for 186 so far. 1st down, 32-yard line. This time he's going wide. 25-20, 15-10, 5. Touchdown, Lobos. It's the Boosie Show.
4 touchdowns in the first half. Almost close to 200 yards. I don't know if we've ever had a stat line like that.
Oh, he's over 200 yards.
Oh, my goodness.
He is at 218 and 4 touchdowns.
Oh, my
We've still
goodness.
got 5:45 left to play in the half.
Hey, he's committed to Lamar, right?
Yeah.
I guarantee you Coach King probably saw his coach down here tonight, too, because he is definitely giving him the ball, and he's showing out in front of his coach, making him proud right now.
Point after try is good. 28-14 Lobos, 5:46 left to play in the half. We'll take a timeout. We're coming right back here on Game Day.
Hi, I am Emily Kidwell Ramey, Longview's local independent insurance agent. I specialize in home, auto, life, and commercial. I'd be more than happy to help you with any of your insurance needs. And go Lobos.
Our offense was dominating this year. Fast, powerful, virtually unstoppable. In fact, the only slow member of the team was me. When I was sidelined with ankle pain, it put the whole season at risk. So, just like when my players need the best care, I turned to a proven provider. Now, I'm back in the game.
Get the care you need at physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital or visit tsjh.org to find us.
All right, welcome back. 28-14. We're all trying to catch our breath here. Let's do the kickoff first. It will be Duckworth watching it go into the end zone and out of bounds, out to the 25. All right, so Boosie unofficially with 218 yards and 4 touchdowns. So we're talking about records. 387 is the most in a game. Fred Talley did that back in 1998. 5 touchdowns in a game is the record. That's been done by 6 different Longview running backs. So we've still got a possibility of both of those records. Certainly the 5 touchdowns is the closest, since he's got 4 in the first half.
Absolutely right. Oh, that record is cooked. Yeah.
So at the 25, Rockwall down by a couple of scores. Lobo's defense has been outstanding the last couple of times down. This is a quick toss and run for about 4, maybe 5 yards, and it's going to bring up about a second down and 6 as Cameron Marsh gains 4 yards.
Brendan Reese did an excellent job there from his outside linebacker spot, getting out there quick to give up a minimal gain. It was a gain of 5, though, but still giving up a short gain.
Back to the ground they'll go. Boy, Hatcher had a chance to bounce outside. He went inside and got across the 30 to the 31-yard line. That's about all. And it's going to bring up third down and another 4. Isaiah Horton on the tackle.
Horton did an excellent job there, holding on for dear life, not letting the running back get any room to be able to break free or break loose off on that play.
They got to get to the 35-yard line. Gooch in motion. They better find him. Morrow going out to follow him. Handoff. Hatcher, nothing doing. Boy, the Longview run defense, and it's Kristen Williams that kind of stands the whole thing up, is really done an outstanding job on run defense in this first half, and it's going to bring up 4th down and 5. They lose a yard.
Longview is doing an excellent job playing inside out and stopping that run, not allowing the running back to break free to bring up another 4th down here.
Lobo's not trusting they're not going to go for it here. They put nobody back deep.
Yeah, they're doing a great job right here. This is definitely smells like a fake situation here.
Yeah, they're going to get it into the left footer's hands. He skies one 35-yard line, takes a yellow jacket roll inside the 25 to about actually right on the 25-yard line. So they got a good field position flip on the punt. But Longview was playing it safe. They were not going to give up a first down on a fake.
That's okay here with the ball, with us up 2 scores. We have an opportunity right here to be able to milk all of this clock if we don't score in a hurry and not give them the ball back. And we start out with the ball in the second half too.
Yeah, that's right. We deferred at the opening kick after winning the toss. Maverick Rowe back in there at quarterback. Suey's got in the backfield. Is Boosie getting the break? Yeah, Mason's going to be the tailback this possession, at least on this down. First down, he's going to get the ball. Looking for some room up the middle. Got a couple to about the 28-yard line, maybe. 3rd down and 7.
Mason did an excellent job kind of letting his blockers set up and finding a lane, getting as much as he could there. It looks like he got about 3 yards on that play here, bringing us up to a 3rd down.
Boosie got his rest. He's back on the field now. 3rd down and 7, 28-yard line. Lobos will split Doxey and Williams out left. Here's a handoff. Nope, faking it. Rowe keeping it this time. Trying to get to the 35-yard line, and he's going to be about a yard shy. 3rd down and 1 coming up.
Excellent job there on keeping it, reading that defensive ends as he was crashing down on the running back, getting it down to almost the 35-yard line, bringing up a 3rd and 1.
If nothing else, it gives Rockwall something to think about, because you got to know as soon as they see number 20, that's where they're going.
Yes, sir.
23, Mason back into the game. 3rd down and short. With Mumphrey out, that's been a big loss. It's a power back and a blocking back. Boosie's in the backfield in the eye. It's Maverick right up the middle, quarterback sneak, and that's a 1st down and then some out to almost the 39-yard line. And there's a late flag gets thrown in here.
Not sure who is going to get called on, but 1st down, move the chains. It's going to stay that way if it's on us, or maybe we'll take the 15 yards if it's on. We'll definitely take the 15 yards if it's on them.
We're waiting for the signal from the officials. This crew from Northeast Texas. And let's see what the call is. Nobody's moved yet. Now they're moving. They're moving in favor of the Lobos. Dead ball foul. They'll add 15 yards to it. So the defense gets smacked with 15. Ball's going to move to the Rockwall 46-yard line. So it's first down Longview on the Rockwall side of the field. And they're all making nice now. My bad. Sorry, I was a little too much. Which is what you want. You want the guys to be nice about it. Clock stops. Now it's actually rolling. 2:26 and counting here in the half. Lobo's first down, 46-yard line. Back to the ground they'll go. Boosie powering his way forward for about 4, almost 5 yards to the 41-yard line.
Positive running game there. He's going to get whatever he can there, bringing us up to almost about 2 minutes left to go in this half.
No sense of hurry in the Lobos right now. They don't want to hurry. Jaden Washington in, Boosie coming out. Going multiple tight ends. Doxey, the only receiver, he'll split out wide right. He takes Zayden Edwards with him. Rowe, handoff. Mason looking for someplace to go. Fights his way across the 40. The push starts now. It's rugby style to the 35-yard line, and that's a first down for the Lobos.
Excellent job there by the offensive line. Once there was a standstill, they won that tug-of-war battle, bringing them up to a first down.
You push, we'll push. We'll see who's going to push more. Who spent more room in the weight room this summer?
Yes, sir.
Clock still running, 1:20. Again, Lobo's in no hurry. They'll put Boosie out in the slot this time.
2 timeouts left, too.
Now he comes in motion. Fake the handoff. Rowe back to pass. He's got to hurry. Nope. Gets sacked back at the 45-yard line. It just took too long for that play to develop, and it's going to be a loss all the way back to the 45. Oh, boy. They lose 10 on the play, and we're going to get a timeout from Longview with 1:02 left to play. We've been going forward, trying to pass. Back 10.
That's not the right time there to go back.
Yeah, it looked for a second like they were maybe going to try to set up a screen, but Rockwall brought some linebackers in that time, including middle linebacker Owen Brand, who got there for the sack. And that's where all went bad for Longview. So we got second down and 20. Clock stops with 1:02 left in the half. Of course, we remind you, coming up at halftime, you will hear from both schools' marching bands. We will bring in some halftime scores, and we'll see how the first half stats went. All that coming up at the half, which we are 1 minute and 2 away from. And the good news is you won't have to hear us for about 28 minutes.
You know you guys are going to miss us.
You think so, huh? Let's see. The big green marching machine is going to be out there. You think they're going to miss us?
The award-winning big green marching machine?
Yeah.
They'll be glad when we come back.
Yeah, okay.
No,
they'll be glad to see us go.
They'll be glad to see us go. They'll love to see the Rockin' L. That band, they're fantastic.
All right, here we go. Back to pass. Rowe got a man in and out of his hands as Boosie had it eye high at about the 30-yard line, just couldn't bring it in. And now it's going to be 3rd and 20. 3rd
and 20 here. You wonder, are we going to run the ball here? They have 3 timeouts. They're going to definitely call one if we do run the ball or if we don't get a first down.
Tell you what, this goes back to this sounds like Vince Lombardi here, or whoever it was who said, running the ball is good. You pass it, 2 out of 3 things can happen are bad.
Yep.
That's kind of how it's been tonight. Rowe back to pass. He's going to throw one deep. It is Boosie who gets another score. And the Yellow Jackets are stunned at the 5-yard line. Boosie goes up and saves the day like Superman. And Longview's got a chance to go up 3 scores with 48 seconds to play in the half.
If you want to know who's a dog, look no further than 20. It doesn't matter if he's running the ball, catching it. Anytime he gets it, he's a threat to score. 5th touchdown of the night for Mr. Boosie Kelvin Washington. Have a game, young man.
Kick is up and good. 35-14 with 49 seconds left to play in the half. We'll take a break. We're coming right back here on Game Day.
We about to change the game. We out here taking names. This is right.
All righty, welcome back. I'll tell you what, I don't know if Boosie needs any help tonight. It's been his show. 8 plays, 75 yards. He has already tonight run for 223 and scored 1. Now he's got a reception for a touchdown after dropping a ball just a minute ago. I said he does not like bad plays. He drops a ball on the previous play and goes up and basically just took away Will Ashworth's lunch money from him. And now with a 3-score lead and a chance to hold hopefully here and get the ball back to start the second half. This one's going into the end zone. They're going to walk it out.
He fair catched it. I saw him fair catch it.
For a second there, I thought, wait a minute, what is Mr. Duckworth doing? But he does make the fair catch. He'll bring it out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, I saw him signal for the fair catch there. The referee never acknowledged it, so I guess he was saw that he was giving himself up and just declared it dead.
All right, they've got 49 seconds basically. All right, you want to know total touchdowns. We talked about rushing touchdown record. That is 5. Taylor Tatum, the last one to do that. The total touchdown record, you got to go back 100 years.
Oh, my goodness.
Leonard Ray scored 6 touchdowns in 1927. That ball's dropped. It'll be second out. He actually did it twice. Once against Mineola, and then 2 weeks later did it against Jefferson. Boosie is 1 touchdown away from that. Marsh dropped the ball, second down. I told you Cameron Marsh didn't look right tonight.
No, he didn't. He doesn't.
Second down and 10, 45 seconds left. Rickert going to throw again. This one caught, trying to break a tackle across the 30, and they'll push their way to a first down at the 35-yard line.
Rockwall
Marsh catching that one.
Rockwall definitely needs to score right here. Electing not to go for a timeout here, to have 3 of them in their pocket.
38 seconds left to play. They'll roll the clock now. To the ground they'll go. Looking for a little room. They got some room. Cross the 50, and Hatcher goes down hard at the 47 of Longview.
Shoulder contact there. No penalty as he was stuffed with a big hit.
His best run of the night. Clock stops for the first down. Back to action. 22 seconds. Rickert looking deep. Middle of the field. That one intercepted. Lobos get it at the 35-yard line. Picked off in the secondary. I believe that's Jalen Taylor that came out of there with it.
Looks like it. Jalen Taylor coming up with his first interception at a great time right before halftime. Excellent job there by Mr. Taylor, who's been playing some good ball on special teams and on the defensive side of the ball. Good job by him coming up with a big pick.
Lobo ball at the 39-yard line as he stepped in front of the intended target. And the Lobos probably are a kneel down away from just going into the locker room with that 3-score lead. We'll see. Maybe, maybe not. Hand off. Why not? Picking for a couple of yards. Still going to the 45-yard line, 46-yard line. How about Boosie for another 7 yards? That will get us to the end of the half.
What a first half there by the Lobos.
Okay, is there anything we didn't do right in that half? Pass defense, a little struggle. Other than that, 35-14. A team that's been averaging 25 points a game put up 35 in this half. A lot of that on the legs of Kelvin Washington's 14 carries, 230 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Hello.
We'll take it.
We were tied at 14. Lobos 3 consecutive drives to score to end the half. And more importantly, maybe 3 consecutive stops of Rockwall's offense to not let them keep playing. This is a track meet. Now they're down by a bunch, and the Lobos can seize this thing by the throat. They can come out in the second half.
You know who else is feeling good on the Longview side of the ball right now? The punter. He hasn't had a chance to do much work tonight. Just one time.
Yeah, almost had disaster, but we had one punt.
Yep, he hasn't had to do much tonight, but punt the ball one time. Longview has been clicking on all cylinders for the most part this whole first half, especially the second quarter for sure.
Lobos had 6 possessions in the first half. Throw away the last play, which was 1 possession. their touchdown drives. Actually, we've had 2 punts. Let me fix that. 3 and out for a punt, 95-yard run. 3 and out for a punt. 6 plays, 53 yards. 7 plays, 44 yards. 2 plays, 49 yards. 8 plays, 75 yards. And then the 1 play to end the half. Not a bad half. 7 possessions, 5 touchdowns. Lobo's up by 3 scores. Bands are on the field. We'll take a break. We'll let you guys listen to them. We'll come back to you in about 25 minutes here on Game Day.
The Singerettes are led onto the field tonight by the Singerette officers. From left to right, First Lieutenant Allie Left, Lieutenant Hayden Holt, and front and center, the captain, Miss Maddie Weir. Tonight, we would like to thank our Singerette Platinum sponsors, Atrium Legal Group, Fantasia Dance and Arts, Hill Wilkinson, General Contractors, Lakeside Allergy ENT, Multi-Metal and Manufacturing Company Incorporated, Quinby Orthopedics of Rockwall, Richard Broswitz, CPA, Rockwall Floor and Paint, Southern Fruits, Terry Costa. Thank you for your generous support of the Singerettes. And now, the Singerettes will perform their palm routine to get ready.
To get on that horse.
The director of the Singerettes is Miss Whitney Walker. Assistant director is Miss Jessie Schmidt. We would like to congratulate this week's Singerette of the Week, Miss Paige Anderson, and Rookie of the Week, Tyler Burnett. Ladies and gentlemen, the Rockwall High School Singerettes. Ladies and gentlemen, for your halftime entertainment, we proudly present the Rockwall High School Orange Wave Band. Tonight, the Orange Wave presents their 2024 production, Valor and Virtue, featuring music from Festive Overture by Shostakovich, Bars by Gustav Holst, selections from Gladiator Suite by Hans Zimmer, and selections of Mahler's Symphony No. 1, Titan. The section of the week is the Parent Prop Building Crew. Band members of the week are Jesse Geron and Annabelle Yo. Ladies and gentlemen, the Rockwall High School Orange Band. The Orange Wave Band is under the direction of Brandon Downs, Carol Meadows, Chris Clark, Ariana Parks, Russell Lancaster, and Trey Lewis. Color guard directors is Ricardo Trejo. Drum majors are Chloe DeMoval, Brooklyn Dodd, Landon Soult, and Carter Sullivan. Rockwall ISD Fine Arts Director is Vince Summer. Rockwall High School Principal is Dane Steinberger. Rockwall ISD Superintendent of Schools is Dr. John Villarreal. Ladies and gentlemen, the Rockwall High School Orange Wave Band. Ladies and gentlemen, the Longview Independent School District is proud to present to the field in their 60th year the 2024-2025 LHS US. Officers this year are, left to right, Senior Lieutenant India Davis, Senior Lieutenant Ashley Ontiveros, Senior Lieutenant Yasmin Christian, Junior Lieutenant Wendy Castro, and in the center, your captain, Senior Jayla Beecham. The Vuettes will now entertain you with their high kick routine to Houdini. Duet of the Week is Senior Akaya Clark. Spirit Girl of the Week is Senior Delilah Lobo. Teacher of the Week is Coach Brandon Bonds. Congratulations to all Vuettes and Vuette legacies on preserving pride, tradition, and excellence in your Diamond Anniversary year. The Vuettes are under the direction of Mrs. Debbie McGowan and Mrs. Meg Lawrence. And now, the 2024 Longview High School Majorettes will perform a dance twirl routine to Show Me How You Burlesque. Ladies and gentlemen, under the field direction of drum majors Laney Weber, Addison Chastain, and Etsy Islas, the Longview Independent School District proudly presents the award-winning Longview High School Lobo Band. This is the Big Green Marching Machine. All right, Lobo fans, on your feet as the big green marching machine marches the Rockwall off the field. The students and directors of the Lobo Band would like to thank all parents, community members, and LISD for their continued support this season. We would also like to thank our sponsors for this year: Peters Chevrolet, ABC Auto, Story and Hoover LLP, Weber Landscape, Jodak Office Supply, Eric Dodge Insurance Agency, PCA ESI, Walmart 4th Street, and Tomberlane Insurance. Thank you for your kind attention to tonight's performance, and go Lobos! Before we get started, we've got a special group here. It's celebrating their 25th reunion. Where is that Lobo class of 99? Congratulations, Lobo class of 99 and your 25th year reunion.
All righty, welcome back. The class of 1999 being honored. That's a minute before your time, right?
5 years before.
All right, just checking. Just making sure. You need to be down on that field right now, just making sure.
No. 5 more years, then I might have to be a little late coming to start the third.
All right, 35-14 our score at the half. How about this? Longview with 12 first downs, 25 carries, 267 yards rushing, 3 of 6 throwing the football for 48 yards. We're 4 of 9 on third down conversions, 1 of 1 on fourth down conversions. Rockwall, 9 first downs. They had 14 rushes for 42 yards, 12 of 20 throwing the football for 227. 1 of 6 on third downs, 0 for 2 on fourth downs were the Yellow Jackets. The leading rusher, obviously, Calvin Washington, 14 carries, 230 yards, and 4 first-half touchdowns. Buster Mumphrey, before he went out with an injury, 2 carries for 30 yards. Mason had 5 for 14. A.J. Hatcher, 12 carries, 41 yards for Rockwall. Throwing the football, Rickert was 13 of 19, 230, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. And Maverick Rowe, 3 of 6, 48 yards with 1 touchdown. So that's the stat update as we get ready for the second half kickoff. Other games going on in the district at the half. Forney leading Royce City 35-21. We'll be in Forney next Friday night for our second district game. And that one looks like Forney is going to even their record at a game apiece. All right, second half ready to roll. Chuck Zach, Keaton Daniels, as we get ready for what we thought was going to be an onside kick. Sure enough, an onside kick right into the breadbasket of a Lobo, and we'll take over at the 50-yard line to start the second half. Here's the offense for Longview. Fernando Longoria, Jaden Jackson, Eddie McMillan, Cedric Reitner, and Jamarian George on the offensive line. Dede Williams and Kiefer Doxey are the receivers. Bryant Williams, the tight end. Boosie Washington, Mason Washington in the backfield, along with senior quarterback Maverick Rowe. Well, you surprised by the onside kick?
No, we talked about it. This team potentially down, or they're down 3 scores right now, with potentially going down 4. They're going to try to get the ball back whenever they can.
All right, first down, back to the ground. gain to about the 45-yard line. Lobos start off with 5 yards. And great news, Buster Mumphrey back in the game.
Yes, I was just about to say that. Glad to see he was able to bounce back from that earlier injury, and he's looking like he's ready to continue to roll.
All right, so that's exceptional news to start the second half. Lobos with a 4-yard gain out of Mumphrey on first down. So it'll be 2nd down and 6. Doxey in motion. Back to the ground we're going to go. And that one's not going to be much. In fact, maybe a yard loss as Boosie gets upended in the backfield. And he loses 1. It'll be 3rd down and about 7. Everything went right for the Lobos for the most part in that first half. They ran the football well, and they did a nice job defensively after giving up a couple of long touchdowns. All right, so 3rd down, 6. Back to the ground. Boosie forward to near the first down at around the 41-yard line. It's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
4th down and 1. When only needing a little bit less than 1 yard, we're definitely going to go for it on 4th down right here.
All right, big 4th down. Mumphrey's going to be the lead fullback in the eye. Finally moved. Well, that may take the opportunity away as we got a little bit anxious on the far side. Looked like it may have been Williams that moved at his tight end spot.
And that was a break that they needed.
Yeah, tell you what, there's a little discussion going on. I don't know what there is about that. Maybe they got across first. Nope, there it is. That one is annoying. That'll move you back to the 46-yard line, where now 4th and 1 becomes 4th and a solid 6.
And there goes the punt team out there right now.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Just those silly mistakes sometimes. And Longview's been very good about it tonight. They have not done much of that at all.
We talk about this before. We talk about this often. Those are what get you beat. You want to try to eliminate those as much as possible.
Here's a punt. Mitchell coming on. Hangs one up high. Edwards back there, and this one's going to go out of bounds. Not a very good kick. They'll mark him at the 22-yard line. That makes it a 24-yard punt.
Yeah, they sent the house on that one. He just had to get it off as quickly as he could. It wasn't the best punt, but he did. He's going to make this Rockwall team have to march the ball down the field.
Well, they can do it. We've seen them do it. They'll come out now. Quarterback Brent Rickert, the 180-pound junior, running the show. He's got A.J. Hatcher in there to his right. First down. Actually, that is not. That is their feature back, and there's going to be a flag thrown in here. That is Jameer Wilson, the 180-pound senior who's run for about 550 yards this season. He did not play in the first half at all. And we'll have a holding call on Rockwall to open up this second half.
I wonder why, because I think you told me he didn't play last week.
He didn't play last week, no. You almost think if he hadn't played in like the second half, they may have gotten tossed out of the game, but that didn't happen.
Yeah.
And Jemias Morrow hobbling off the field for Longview on that play.
Yeah, he got hurt doing that punt segment. Saw him limping then, saw him stay out there, but then this time he's limping a little bit more.
Well, handoff Wilson again. You could see a little zip in his run out to about the 22-yard line, so he got back the 10 yards they just gave up on the penalty.
This is the young man there that you definitely want to tackle him quick. He can make some moves, and he can get out in spaces as I've seen him do on film countless times.
So they went from 1st and 10 to 1st and 20 and back to 2nd down and 10. They'll throw this time out into the flat. That one caught an immediate tackle. Duckworth dropped at the 24-yard line, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and long here. Watch for this Rockwall team. They definitely want to try to score quickly, so watch for any of the gimmick, the out and up, the pick routes, or anything like that for them to try to reel off a big play here.
That was the sophomore T.J. Jackson again on the tackle. So here we go, 3rd down. They've got to get to the 33-yard line. Rickert back to pass. That one misses his target. Boy, threw that in traffic, and it's 4th down.
Excellent coverage there, called there by Coach Barry. He knew that they was going to try to get some quick, so he brought the safety down, and the quarterback almost threw it right to him for the second turnover, or the second interception for the night.
So the Lobos survive a penalty on a potential 4th and 1. They punt the ball, and it looks like the defense has done their job. And now here we go again with the dual punters, and the Lobos with the dual punt returners, Jackson and White back. This will be the right footer. He'll aim for Jackson to bobble the ball, and it goes out of bounds. Oh, he caught it. He caught it before he went out of bounds, and there's your turnover at the 34-yard line.
The second muff punt there by our punt returner tonight. This time it doesn't fall in our possession. Or earlier he caught it and fumbled, but this time he turned it over to give Forney the ball in their own territory, about the 35-yard line.
Well, that is a unfortunate huge turn of events. They'll mark it at the 37. So it's 1st down and 10 Rockwall now, as they in effect just picked up a 35 yards on the muffed punt. 1st down and 10 at the 37. They still have life. Handoff on 1st down, then back. Rickert to throw. Wheel route out of the backfield. That one's caught. It'll be down to the 10-yard line as Tristan, is that Gooch that makes the catch? Let's see who came on. Nope, that's number 40. That's their tight end, Jet Lamb, with a 27-yard reception, his first catch of the day.
The only good thing that happened on that play is the quarterback underthrew him to make him have to slow down. That was touchdown. He was wide slap open.
And Wilson going to run to about the 7-yard line, where it'll be 2nd down and goal. Now they brought out the deep in the playbook trick play that time.
Needing a quick score here. That muff punt did them a favor. Got the ball now right outside of the 5-yard line.
And mark it down at the 7, 2nd down and goal. Rickert to roll to his left, throws wide open and off the hands of Gooch, incomplete, or that was an easy touchdown. Lobo's looking around like, who's supposed to be covering that guy?
Yeah, Coach House is frustrated right now with the secondary group. Missing a wide open receiver, just letting them run scot-free. Luckily, the ball was thrown high and the receiver couldn't come down with it to bring it to 3rd down.
3rd down and goal from the 7. Wilson coming out of the game on this play. They're going to bring extra receiver in. They'll split 2 left, they'll put 2 right. Rickert with an empty backfield. Lobos recognize there's a slot guy uncovered. Gooch in motion. Rickert back to pass, looking for Gooch. Has to throw one toward the back of the end zone. It is caught. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Tough grab there. The tight end was able to bring it down as he was having 2 Lobos coming down to try to break that ball up. Nonetheless, it's a touchdown for Rockwall as they're trying to get within 2 scores now.
Jet Lamb with 2 big catches on that drive. And with 7:42 left to play in the 3rd, it's a not great first 4 or 5 minute start for the Lobos. A 3 and out, a motion penalty on a potential 4th and 1. Defense does its job. We muff a punt. And now on a 3rd and goal, they score. Kick up good by Estrada, and we'll make it a 35-21 game. 7:42 to play in the 3rd. Take a timeout. We're coming right back here on Game Day. Welcome back. Chuck Zach, Keaton Daniels live from Lobo Stadium. That was a 4-play, 37-yard drive following the muffed punt. Jet Lamb, who we didn't see in the first half. 2 catches, 34 yards on that drive. Jameer Wilson, we hadn't seen in the first half. He's getting action in the backfield now. They're set up for another onside kick attempt. We'll see if they try it again. And here comes the kick. No, they're going to boot this one deep. Boosie back at the 11. Makes the first man miss. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 around the kicker who gets a hand on him, and Estrada drops him across the 50-yard line on an ankle tackle at about the 42-yard line.
It's clearing my throat because he had an opportunity there to go to the house again.
Almost. He would have had a hard time. He had one more defender back there with him that would have been a problem. But it's first down Lobos, and so once again they get it in great field position at the 42-yard line. 7:31 left, or let's see, 7:31 left here in the third quarter. Lone back is Boosie. He just ran for 50 yards. We're going to give it to him on the first down carry. He'll go for a yard. It's 2nd down and 9.
Knowing that we had so much success in the running game, this Rockwall team is putting more pressure and sending more blitzes to now combat our running attack.
No, it makes sense. I mean, they had not had any success stopping the run in the first half. If you're going to get beat, it can't be the running game by Longview beating you.
Yeah, and it's hard to stop the run when you got 3 down linemen.
2nd down 9. Again to Boosie up the middle, and he looks like he stumbled a little bit when he got the handoff. Crossed the 40 down to about the 38-yard line, and now it's 3rd and 6.
Minimal gain there brings it up. So about 3rd and 6 here.
Buster Mumphrey back in. D.D. Williams out. Again, we're into 4-down territory for the Lobos. This third quarter can't move fast enough. Still 6.5 minutes left in the quarter. Doxey, the lone receiver, he's near the line of scrimmage. Handoff, Boosie made a nice cut, gets into the secondary and down to the 26-yard line. First down Lobos. He goes for 12.
When the running game has been working for you, 3rd and long, still give Boosie the ball there with. He's a threat to score at any time, which he's done 5 times already tonight. He almost made it 6.
19 carries, 250 yards for Boosie.
Crazy numbers. Can't do nothing but laugh at it.
We got more. We got to have more.
We got to have more.
We're not done yet. Don't talk about that yet. We got more to get. The 250 moves him up tied with Taylor Tatum, who ran for 250 against Lancaster a year ago. He's got more than that now. 20-yard line, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Boosie, who now has tied the all-time rushing record in a game and the touchdown record in a game with his 5th and 6th respectively, and the Lobos get the score right back.
Hey guys, it's over there in the record column. Move over. Mr. Boosie Washington is having a seat with you guys. Congratulations on tying the record. We got a lot of ball game left.
Ooh-wee. What are you talking about?
It's safe to say everybody that's watching this game is thinking what I'm thinking, but I'm not going to say it.
What are you thinking?
Break it.
Mitchell on for the point after. Snap a little high. Rowe does a nice job getting it down. Kick is good. Lobos go right back up by 3 scores, 42-21, and we'll stay here during the interlude and just soak up more Boosie.
Now, what was you saying about him tying Taylor with the 250 yards? He's now about 280 now.
See, if I don't get it in real fast, it's gone.
It's gone. It's gone. Shout out to Taylor Tatum. OU freshman running back making names, making noise down there. I think he has 3 touchdowns so far on this young season. Has a bye week, and then he's playing the guys. He's playing those boys down south at the Red River Shootout next weekend against Texas.
All right, I'm unofficial, so you can't count on me. The guy from the paper or the actual coaches will be official. I'm at 20 carries, 277. 277 is now the 6th most in Longview history. He is 6 yards from catching Ernest Hunter's 283. That was set in 1988. That's the next one on the list. Another after that's another 8 yards. Pete Burks in 56 ran for 291. There have only been 3 300-yard-a-game rushers.
Shout out to Ernest.
23 from that.
Shout out to Ernest Hunter, baby dude, for breaking a lot of records here, setting a lot of records here at this time in Longview.
Bringing it out from the end zone. Uh-oh. This one may be trouble, and still on his feet. Marsh, who had a bad first half, takes us all the way to the 20. That's an 81-yard kick return the other direction.
Man, I thought he was going out of bounds about 15 yards ago. He stayed in bounds. He was trying to score that thing. He did an excellent job on that return.
I tell you what, he took that from actually inside the end zone, but they let him run this out. In other states, if you're in the end zone on that kick, that's an automatic touchback. But he took it all the way to the 19-yard line. And so it'll be first down as Rockwall's not going away. 5:22 left to play in the third. Just when the Lobos have gotten a 3-score lead, Rockwall comes right back into the red zone. First down, Rickert rolling, wanting Marsh. He'll catch it at the 18, and he's going to get hit. He's trying to fight his way through, but that ain't happening. As that's Bubba White hanging on to him. Short gain to maybe the 16-yard line. It'll be second down in about 7.
Excellent job by Bubba being able to wrap him up and stay wrapped up here, with the tackle. That's one of the things a couple weeks ago we would have probably came off of those tackles, but we did an excellent job there and staying locked up.
Well, they gave him a lot of forward progress on that all the way up to the 14-yard line, so a gain of about 5. Second down, Gooch in motion. Handoff Wilson, got a lane, got the 5, first and goal from the 3.
Bradley Williams and a couple other Lobos came in to save the touchdown there, but number 21, Jameer Wilson, Wilson breaks off a big long run there.
And now on first and goal, he'll get it down to the 1-yard line. It'll be second and goal. Gain of 2 on the play. We're just trying to get that clock moving. Still 4:15 to play in the third. Rickert's coming out of the game. They're bringing in Blaine Ryan, their backup quarterback. Not sure if something happened to Rickert or if this is just a special package for the sophomore Blaine Ryan.
Yeah, nobody's looking at him. I see him over there on the sideline.
Ryan in the pistol. Fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, trying to get to the end zone. Got held up, can't get there, third and goal.
Excellent job there from Longview.
Morrow and Brooks combining on the tackle. And it's third down and goal.
Quarterback's coming back in the game now.
I guess that was all for Ryan to try to run his way in like wildcatting from the quarterback spot. Lobo's hurrying a defender onto the field. As they get Jamorian George in there, a little more beef for third down and short. Back to pass, Rickert throwing to the end zone. That one is, where's the sign? I still don't know. Are we getting a sign?
Nope, don't see it.
Nobody's put up their hands yet. I'll tell you, there's not one official that signaled touchdown on that.
I guess they felt.
Well, either way, it's a score from about a yard and a half away. I don't even know who caught that ball. Was that Gooch, I guess?
I think so. I think I heard our PA announcer call his name.
Did not see any of the officials around that signal touchdown. It's a good double clutch on the fake. Yeah, he caught it clean, but nobody made any signal. All right, kick is up and good, and we're back to a 2-score game. 42-28, 3:35 left to play in the third. We'll take a break. We're coming right back on Game Day.
We about to change the game. We out here taking names. Let them reach the skies. We about to change the game. We out here taking names. Let our voices rise. Let them reach the skies. Hickory down, giving them all that we got. Kicked on the door, tried to knock, but nobody answered. I'm going harder, taking my chances. I give it moves and I keep advancing. We about to change the game. We out here taking names. Let our voices rise. Let them reach the skies. Let's go.
House party? We got you covered. Office meeting? Come on, treat them right. Game day? You know we're here for it. Get your taco, nacho, or fajita bar today. Only at Juicy's Taco.
All righty, welcome back. Well, that long 80-yard kick return set up a short field for Rockwall as they scored to make it a two-score game. Gooch, by the way, now 7 catches, 144 yards, and 2 scores. The drive for the Yellow Jackets, 5 plays, 20 yards for the touchdown. So we have come out here in this second half. Lobos with a 3-and-out. Rockwall was basically 3-and-outing, but got a muffed punt. They turned that into a touchdown. Lobos answered and scored. Rockwall's come down and scored again. Now the 2 kickers, and they're again going to kick a weird one. This one a line drive. Mason will grab it, kick it. He's got to find the ball at the 18-yard line. He finally does. And the Lobos are going to have a long field to deal with again.
Rockwall was smart enough to keep the ball away from Boosie. He kicked it to Mason. He bobbled it and almost had a disaster there. He did a good job in corralling it before Rockwall player was able to get to it.
It's easy if it's a round ball. That oblong ball doesn't do what you like it to. And to be honest with you, they did a really nice job hard kicking that thing. And so Mason didn't really get a clean shot at picking it up. All right, back to action. First down, 18-yard line. Mason, the fullback. Boosie, the tailback. We'll give it to him on first down to the 20-yard line for a gain of 2, second down and 8.
2 backs, 2 tight ends. You know we're running it. They know we're running it. They're blitzing. We come away with a minimal gain. And not all run plays break like that. So it's just one of those deals. You just take jabs, kind of like you do in boxing, and then one way, well, you look to hopefully land a haymaker with those, with your jabs.
DD back in, Kelvin coming out. Doxey and Williams to split out wide left. Mason, the lone back as the Lobos go to the pistol. Handoff Mason. Caught from behind, taken down, 21-yard line. Edwin Gonzalez-Salas with the oppressive play from his defensive end position to hold that to just, well, no gain, and now it's third down. Mason's just not been able to get going today. Tell you what, there's good news. We saw in the first half, it looked like we may have lost Jaden Herndon, who just checked back into the game.
Yeah, it's good to see him. He got his arm wrapped up. He took a nasty shot. His second pass route, I think he came in late in the first half and ran another route, but good to see him back out there right now. Again, he is only a freshman, number 3.
Back to pass. Here's Rose. Got a little time. Here goes the throw. Deep middle of the field. That one almost intercepted. Herndon was the intended target, who's wanting a flag, but Caden Warren, no, actually it was the corner. Eric Gabriel had the best shot. Triple coverage around the freshman, and now it's fourth down.
Unable to make that catch. There's 3 defenders right there in the area. Looking at the replay, 49 was definitely had their right arm wrapped up. And Coach King is livid right now. He's giving the line judge, he's giving him crap about that no call.
All right, well, fourth down again. Mitchell on to punt. Snaps on the money. Gets rid of it. Oh, he booms this one. Edwards calling for the fair catch, falling down and manages to hang on to it at the 35-yard line. Zayden Edwards just avoided disaster. Beautiful punt that time from Mitchell, though, as he sends that ball 45 yards and drops it at the 35-yard line.
Excellent job there, flipping the field.
All right, well, the Lobo defense is going to be asked to come out and make some business here. It's going to be a long field for Rockwall, 66 yards away. They trail by 2 scores. There's still 1:57 left in this third. Hand up, here's Wilson off to the races. The 50 and gets taken down by an ankle tackle across the 50 to about the 41-yard line. And tell you what, Bradley Williams comes up shaken up after making that tackle.
Yeah, shoestring tackle there, saves the touchdown. But this Rockwall team is moving fastly. They're trying to run another play.
Down to the 39-yard line. Back to pass, Rickert looking to the sideline. Almost intercepted, instead caught Marsh with the catch. They'll go for 10 yards and a first down, and the Lobos had a pick six in their paws and couldn't hang on to it.
I can tell you what we're going to be doing in practice this week. A lot of ball catching drills. It's the second opportunity we've had to where we had an interception and then we just tipped it and let it go between our hands.
Ugh. Was that Carter? I think it was. I think it was Carter that had the ball in his hands and just couldn't bring it in.
It was Taylor.
Oh, it was Taylor?
Yeah, it was Taylor. The big 6'1" DB who had a pick at the end of the half missed that one.
Yeah, it was. It was Jalen. All right, here comes a handoff to Wilson again to the 27-yard line for a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Boy, Lobo's flirting with putting this game away and then flirting with disaster. It's going to be that kind of game.
This Rockwall team is not going to go away because they can score quickly as we draw within less than a minute at the end of this third quarter.
Marsh got shaken up on his catch. He's on the sideline. Second down and 8 after 2 yards. Duckworth in motion. Wilson going to get the handoff again, picking his way to the 26-yard line. Taken down there. Kristen Williams with the tackle after a gain of about 2.
Good tackle there by your D tackle, coming off his block there and not giving up a big gain there.
Third down and 7 at the 26. 28 seconds and counting here in the third quarter. Lobos opened this quarter with a 3-score lead. They're trying to get out of it with at least a 2-score lead. Third and 7. Rickard, yeah, we got a flag down, or a whistle blowing anyway.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yep, false start. Now moving back 5 yards as the clock stops with 12 seconds left.
A lot of times when you want to move so fast, sometimes you don't get everybody settled, or you start running before everybody else before the ball is even snapped.
I'll tell you what, it's been a relatively clean game as far as penalties, knock on wood. We had the one big motion penalty on a 4th and 1. And that's really the last big penalty, or only big penalty I can think of so far that was kind of a difference maker. We had a lot of them last week in the second half.
Yep.
And they're going to start the clock, and they'll roll the clock out, and that'll end the quarter. So 42-28 our scores. We'll flip the field. We'll come back for the 4th. Don't go anywhere. This ain't over by a long stretch. Quick timeout. Back in a minute here on Game Day.
Hi, I am Emily Kidwell-Ramey, Longview's local independent insurance agent. I specialize in home, auto, life, and commercial. I'd be more than happy to help you with any of your insurance needs. And go Lobos.
That's his son.
All right, welcome back. Chuck Zach, Keaton Daniels. You can add Boosie Washington's name next to Leonard Ray. 6 touchdowns in a game. They're the only 2 in Lobo history to do it. Leonard did it twice. Boosie got to do one more. Move Leonard down. Because if I'm Leonard Ray, even though Leonard played in 1927, I'm saying I did it twice. You only did it once.
Yeah, almost 100 years ago.
We got to get to that 7.
Almost 100 years ago. Wow.
We got third down and a bunch. Rickard back to pass. Oh, little grabbing, but no flag. Duckworth looking around like, did I get grabbed here by Carter? No flag on it. It's 4th down.
Pass was thrown a little bit too wide there. KD tried to come inside or come in and make a play there. Luckily, is incomplete, brings up a 4th and long.
4th and 12. They're going, obviously, down by 2 scores. 3 receivers, and Rickard back rolling. Got a little pressure coming. He's going to throw fading away. There's nobody back there, and that's about as easy a touchdown as you're ever going to get for Rockwall. The corner lost his man. And that's Marsh, I believe, that scored.
Yep.
Marsh, who just had a dreadful first half. I don't know what they said to him at halftime, but he has been a difference in the second half.
Yeah, corner let the wide receiver get behind him, and he just fell asleep and just forgot about him. He saw number 2 receiver running at him. He jumped that route and left the man wide open.
Well, they're going for 2 here. Rolling to the right. Throw incomplete. Not sure about that decision. Keeps it an 8-point game. 42-34. Lobos with the lead, so they get the touchdown.
You know what? I've been seeing a lot of teams, especially in professionals, do that, especially road teams. The reason why they went for 2 right there at that particular opportunity is so they can potentially kick a field goal or extra point if they score again to take the lead instead of going for the tie and going into overtime. They're trying to just take a lead there and give themselves an opportunity. If they don't get it there, it's still a 1-score game, and you just need a 2-point conversion on the next 10. I've been seeing it the last couple of weeks.
Have you?
Yeah. Been seeing it the last couple of
I
weeks.
don't like it.
I've been seeing it in college. I saw it in the NFL here recently.
You a fan of that?
I understand it analytically, but I am not a fan of it.
Now, I'll tell you what. I think I said at the very beginning, their kicker, Daniel Estrada, has hit 3 or 4 40-plus yard field goals and just missed from 51. Came about a yard and a half short of making a 51-yarder. So they've got the ability to get to about our 35-yard line and maybe turn that into points if we're talking late in the game.
Yeah.
All right, well, they convert on 4th down and 12 and get a touchdown out of it. And now it's a 1-score game. Lobos going to have to do something on offense. They're going to kick this one away. It'll send Bubba White all the way back to the 5. He'll come to the 22 maybe, and that's where the Lobos will start, 23-yard line.
Robert White on the return.
Well, the offense has to come out and do something.
Anderson Stevens with the stop.
You can't rely on just the defense stopping them because, to be honest with you, you're asking an awful lot, especially for the secondary that's been running around all game. It's on the offense to try to get some points. They actually moved it up to the 24-yard line. Got a little better than I thought. So 1st down and 10 at the 24. They'll go from the pistol. Boosie's, oh boy, we weren't even close to ready and got the snap, and we're going to be falling on the ball back at about the 18-yard line.
Just about when you was thinking that this was almost out of reach at halftime, this game is definitely going in the wrong direction. Rockwall has momentum right now, and if we don't do a good job of grasping it, we're gonna potentially see a tie ball game here soon.
We're going to start with Maverick's trying to move Boosie from the left to the right, and he's looking at him and trying to move him, and I think it just took longer than Eddie McMillan was expecting. And when he snapped it, the quarterback wasn't looking at him. So now we'll hand off on 2nd down in about 15. And Boosie's going to get maybe 4 back. So it brings up 3rd down and 11. And again, we're at that same conversation about little mistakes are killing the Lobos.
Yes, sir.
A false start here, a muffed punt, a looking away when the center's ready to snap and the quarterback's trying to move a running back. So now you've got 3rd down. You got to get the ball to the 34-yard line. It's actually more like 3rd and 12. Rockwall showing blitz. Rowe back to pass. He's got some time. He airs it up high. Dede trying to come back for it. Can't get it, but there's a flag as the safety was all over him. Zayden Edwards all over Dede Williams, and they're going to get 15 yards on a 1st down.
Dede did a heck of a job there. The ball was thrown up high. He never gave up on it. He went to go try to make a play. Drew a PI. That's automatic 1st down, 15-yard penalty.
They will take that. Defensive penalty gets the Lobos out of a bunch of trouble. It was going to be a quick 3 and out, and you were going to ask the defense to go back out there again. So 1st down, Longview up at the 37-yard line. A little bit of a breath here. Back to the ground, the Lobos go. To the 40-yard line, short gain, maybe 2. That's Buster Mumphrey on the carry.
Buster Mumphrey.
Tough yard gain there, getting a couple. Wasn't much of a hole there, but he did the best he could and just falling forward.
That brings up second down and about 8. Clock running, 9:45 and counting. Rowe getting the play in. Boosie back in the backfield. Mason in front of him. Now it's Buster in front of him. Doxy in motion. And we got a timeout or a whistle blown. False start on the Lobos. Yep.
Self-inflicted wound.
Okay. We're going the wrong direction, guys. We'll go second down and about 13 now. And make it, second and 13 back at the 35-yard line. Stops the clock with 9:25 left to play. And they'll roll it back after the penalty's marked off. Long time getting the play in. Dede coming back in. Donovan Denmark out into the huddle with 10 seconds. Gonna have to hurry. 5 seconds.
Not sure if Maverick knows.
Rowe better hurry. 2 seconds. They got it off barely. Rowe back to pass. Blitz coming, middle of the field. There's Boosie with the catch at the 37. Foot race, and forget about it. There's the record. Touchdowns for Boosie Washington, and they bail the Lobos out of second and long and move it back to a 2-score game.
Man, it's a pitch. Has to have a moment of silence because Boosie is now in the record books all by himself. 7 total touchdowns in a single game, a record that stood for almost 100 years. It's now all yours. Congratulations, Boosie Washington. Well deserved. You should be proud. Can't wait to talk to you after the game.
Mitchell's kick up and good. And there you go. 49-34. We'll stay here for that.
I'm speechless, man. For once, quiet. Seeing a record like that being broke in this wonderful history of Longview football, man, it's not nothing. It's not anything that comes easily at all. But you're witnessing a heck of a performance, a one-of-one performance that you probably won't ever see again. Again, this record was almost 100 years old. 7 total touchdowns, 5 rushing, 2 receiving. Man, what a heck of a game.
Leonard Ray move over. There's a new king atop the all-time Lobo single-game touchdown record book. That is that man, Kelvin Boosie Washington. What else can he do tonight?
Don't kick it to him.
We may need an 8th. The way this is going,
yes.
there's no telling if we may need an 8th.
This game is a long way from being over, and there's no time to celebrate that performance right now. Still got to stay within this game. It's only a 2-score game, but my goodness.
2 catches, 110 yards, 2 touchdowns receiving. Running the football, 22 carries, 283, and 5 touchdowns. This one a high fair catch. Well, they're not going to fair catch it. They're going to reverse it instead, and they're going to try to go the other way. Marsh running this thing to the 20-yard line again.
Oh my!
It's
goodness.
just a video game we're watching today.
Just the trickery, like the Statue of Liberty there, the trick play. And it pulls off almost a touchdown. And there's a flag.
A flag back at the 35-yard line. It was actually Zayden Edwards who'd return that all the way to the 20. This is going to be a horrific penalty for Rockwall. And you can see their coach, Trey Brooks, is furious. That penalty probably takes about, well, they were at the 20. This flag's down at the 35. They're going to mark it off from there. They're going to take off about 55 yards of field position from Rockwall, and he better be careful. He may get himself another flag.
You see him. He's livid right now. He's at the numbers. at the 30-yard line, just fussing right now. He can't believe it.
Wow. They'll put it down at the 25-yard line. They pulled off a great kick return, but that penalty takes 55 yards off the board for the Yellow Jackets, and it gives the Lobos defense a little bit to work with here instead of having to defend the red zone.
Man, that was a big play that didn't happen. Wow, we were saying this game was a long way from being over, and man, Rockwall just about made it a one-score game again, as the refs are still talking about it.
Yeah, he's still getting his money's worth out of this. Trey Brooks has been around here for a few years. He's done an amazing job coaching here at Rockwall, but they just got tacked some more.
Yeah, you see him, he's still pacing over there.
Well, they're going to mark this thing now they marked it up 7 or 8 yards. I think they put it wrong.
Yeah, there you go. They're going back some more.
So they're marking. I don't think they're still right. They were at the 25. They got to go back another yard or two. That's half the distance.
There you go. I don't think he still thinks it's right yet. There we go.
So they'll put it back at the 12. You kind of worried he was going to get himself in trouble.
Yes, sir.
First down toss, that's Gooch. Gooch going to get it to the 25-yard line where they'll pick up a first down.
Took a big hit there from, it looks like that's Bradley Williams with the tackle. But Rockwall is coming, lining up very, very quickly here. You better get there.
First down handoff, Wilson into the secondary to the 36-yard line. 2 plays that pick up about 25 yards. Gooch having himself a game. And we got an offensive lineman, I think may have lost a helmet. He's coming off the field.
Now they're rolling quickly here. Still nobody uncovered this slot receiver. Almost an interception.
Oh, Lobos have had 2 chances. I said at halftime I thought we'd get 2 interceptions. Morrow almost got himself one there.
Yeah. Morrow there left them open for a reason. It was baiting him into that. Almost came away with an interception. If he caught it, it was touchdown.
All right, so 2nd down and 10 coming up now. Rickert on the day. 21 of 31. Back to pass. He's looking deep again, decides to go sideline. Lobos Morrow fell down, gets back up again, and he'll make the tackle with some help at about the 41, 42-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 5.
Excellent job there by Morrow to wrap up the big tight end on the tackle. Boo comes in and gets a big hit there and continues to keep this drive alive for Rockwall as they come up, bring up 3rd and long.
That was Jackson Stoner, the second tight end. Wheel route caught. First down into Lobo territory to the 43-yard line. How about Gooch with another catch?
Gooch has been all over the play, all over the field tonight. Probably got almost close to 200 yards.
First down, pass this time to Marsh. Voids a tackle, then 2, and down to the 38-yard line. They are moving in rapid speed right now. I'm having a hard time keeping up stat-wise. Rickert back to pass again, middle of the field, got a man, caught. Gooch again, 15, 10, 5. He's going to be knocked out of bounds at the 2-yard line, 1st and goal.
Caden Brooks was able to keep him from scoring as the linebacker makes a big hit on the sideline. Gooch is tired. He's looking like he's getting ready to get a sub as he's been all over the field.
Get him out of there.
Yeah, he's been all over the field this drive.
As soon as I get a second here, we'll add all this up, but he is putting up some crazy numbers himself. I don't know what the record is against the Lobos. This is a handoff that's going nowhere for Wilson. It'll be 2nd down and goal.
And this Rockwall team, they produce receivers left and right. Most noticeably, Jackson Smith and Jigba, who's number 11 for the Seattle Seahawks. He put up all world numbers at Rockwall when he was running for them before he went to Ohio State.
10 catches, 212 yards for Gooch. They're bringing in the backup quarterback again, Blaine Ryan, along with A.J. Hatcher. Hatcher stood up. He's not getting in. 3rd down and goal.
3rd down and goal here. It's a good stop. Gooch is back in the game.
Well, the clock's running here with 6 minutes. We're coming up on the 6-minute mark. It's a 49-34 game. Them going for 2 pretty much means they have to go for 2 every time now.
Yes, sir.
So they'll stay with the backup Blaine Ryan at quarterback. Man in motion, 3rd down and goal. It's Ryan keeping it himself, looking to get to the end zone. He's going to be short. 4th and goal coming up.
4th and goal, right about the 1-yard line. You know they definitely got to go for it here. No opportunities to kick a field goal.
Well, if nothing else, this is eating another minute and a half off the clock. As you can see where Ryan tried to spin his way in, they just held on to him and pulled him backward. Isaiah Horton was in there on the tackle. So here we go now. 4th down and goal from the 1. Rickert back in the game. Hatcher stays in at tailback. Play clock coming up on 5 seconds. They may end up having to take a time, and they do. They'll take a timeout with 5:07. 30 seconds ran off that clock, and they couldn't get anything done. They take their first timeout. So it comes with 5:07 left to play in the game. Rockwall facing a must-have touchdown here, or this one's going to be all she wrote. Wow. Statistically, Lobo, 16 first downs. They've put up 435 yards of offense, 322 of that on the ground. Rockwall with 20 first downs. They have picked up 496 yards, 387 of that through the air. Quarterback is 23 of 36 for 387. He's thrown 5 touchdowns. I don't know what the Rockwall school record may be, but they may be getting close to that one.
I don't think so. I remember Jackson Smith was putting up 200 yards on a regular when he was there in his days.
So Boosie's got 110 receiving yards.
It's crazy.
He's got 280 plus rushing yards.
Almost 400.
Gooch has 200 plus receiving yards. It's just stupid. It is video game numbers today.
Video game numbers.
There you go. Defense one more time to try to stop them. Out of the pistol, Rickert, 5 receiver set. Back to pass, fakes, throws, middle of the field, and out of the hands of Gooch. And it's going to be Lobo ball at the 1-yard line.
5 minutes left to go in the game. That pretty much seals it. Up 15. If you do not turn the ball over, we're pretty much going to walk out of here with a 1-0 record.
You say that, but this is dangerous position down here inside the 10-yard line, and they can move the ball up and down the field in a hurry. You're a little quick for me, Keaton Daniels.
Hey.
I'm just saying.
Hey, I believe in us.
I'm not saying I don't believe.
You're right.
This is not like we're playing Lufkin, though.
That is true. But you know who's finna touch the ball right now.
Well, they got to get out of the 1-yard line. That's our thing.
It will be nice to go 99 here.
Jeez, I'm not talking to you.
You know I've been talking to Frank too much.
He's in the backfield, and they're just trying to sneak their way out of that hole. And Rowe's going to go for a yard or so, and it's 2nd down and goal. And keep the clock running is our thing right now.
Time is on our side. They only have 2 timeouts left. As we stop the clock for whatever reason right now.
I don't like to see that. Let's see if we got somebody banged up. I don't know. 4:49 left. There we go. They'll wind it now.
We did have a player helmet come off, but.
So Rowe gets the play, checks right back in. Play clock's at 15, so we got plenty of time. Time matters a bunch now. Boosie deep in the backfield. I think Mumphrey may be in front of him. Oh, boy. Falling down to make the handoff, and Boosie's going to get it out near the 9-yard line, and that makes it a manageable 3rd and a couple.
Got some chippy foul play going on right now. The refs is taking a moment to sort things out. Official timeout. No flags were thrown.
All right, I've got, hang on. I've got Boosie now with 23 for 290. Again, only 3 backs in Lobo history have gotten to 300.
How many backs again?
3. 3 guys have gotten to 300. 3rd down and 2. Fred Talley, Caden Meredith, and Ernest Hunter. Boosie is going 91 more, and that's going to be the all-time record +1. He's your +1. 91 more for Boosie Washington. That, ladies and gentlemen, is just about the most remarkable thing you're ever going to see on a football field.
Wow. This is crazy. Have a game, young man. Have a game.
All right. 24 for 381.
My
Again, I'm unofficial. He's not to the record yet. Tally had 387 in 98.
3 minutes left.
He's 6 yards, and I'm unofficial. He could be 15 yards, but I'm at least 6 yards shy of the record as Boosie goes 91. Mitchell adding the point after. Now I'm with you, Keaton. Now I think we're in pretty good shape. 21-point lead with 3:40 left to play.
Wow, man. Oh, my gosh. 381.
But not the record. We still got some work to do.
Wow.
That drive, just 3 plays and 99 yards for the touchdown.
Oh, my goodness.
So they're just getting to touchdowns. They're behind on touchdowns. That was number 8. They're behind. We already had 7 and had the record back then.
Yeah.
They're just now catching up. The next record's the yards record. He's just making the total touchdowns in one game almost unattainable. He's beat that by 2 touchdowns. Now you're trying to make this the all-time game if he can pass Fred Talley's most yards rushing in a game. And by the way, the 6th rushing touchdown, that set another record too.
Oh my goodness, man, I got chills.
Because the last one was receiving. All right, so here we go. Kickoff time. This is going to roll out of bounds. And so Rockwall's going to take the ball over again.
Man, this has been fun. Up 3 scores now, 3 minutes and 40 seconds left.
So they'll put the ball down at the 30-yard line after the kick out of bounds.
Chuck, this has been fun. I'm going to head down. You know who I'm going to talk to.
You're leaving? How can you leave now?
3 scores. This game is out of reach.
Ooh, listen to you talking.
He needs how many more yards unofficially?
I got 6.
Okay, I'm going to be watching it while I'm getting down there.
All right, ball's going to be at the 30. Here's your numbers for Boosie. 24 carries, 381 on the ground with 6 touchdowns rushing, 2 catches, 110 yards, and 2 touchdowns receiving. So we'll mention records that have fallen. We already talked about most scores in a game. That was 6. Most rushing touchdowns in a game. That had been 6 people with 5. He's now got that record. This pass incomplete, aiming for Gooch, 2nd down and 10. So we've dropped at least 2 records completely. Rushing touchdowns in a game, total touchdowns in a game, now in sight of total rushing yards in a game. 2nd down, pass caught at the 31-yard line. You're almost rooting for Rockwall to get down the field and score again just so we can get the ball back on offense. The pass went out to about the 38-ish yard line, 39-yard line. Gain of 9. It'll bring up 3rd down in the yard. On 3rd and 1, Gooch in motion. Rickard back to pass. Off his back foot, having to throw one, caught, incomplete though. Knocked out last second. Brian Peoples came across and laid out the intended target. And going up for that ball, Livingston Iwamadi was the intended target, and now it's going to be 4th down in the yard.
Yeah, excellent job by the secondary there, who's kind of been on their heels all game, just coming over and making a huge play.
Well, they've given up 387 yards passing tonight, but they're leading this by 21. 4th and a yard. Wilson's got the first down and more, so he crosses the 50 down to the 48-yard line of Longview. And all that means is they keep holding on to the football.
You've got Boosie for 6 rushing touchdowns, correct?
I have him for 6 rushing and 8 total. Back to pass. Caught. That's Gooch, who will go out of bounds at the 43-yard line for a gain of 5 more.
And Bubba White broke on that one, looking to put the icing on this cake. Just missed the tackle, though, and ends up with it's like a 5-yard gain on first down.
Gooch 11 for 217 catching the football tonight.
Yeah, Rockwall's going to have a heck of a time counting all these stats up, too, but you're right. I think, Chuck, I'm rooting for Boosie to get a couple more touches. Why not knock them all out?
Tight end in motion, back to pass. Pressure coming, steps up, gets away from it. Rickard spins, throws toward the sideline, incomplete. 2nd down, make it 3rd down and 5.
Yeah, that was always going to be a tough throw to make there. Receiver was coming back to the ball, across his body, rolling out to his left. We've seen Maverick have problems making that throw today, too. Just a tough one.
2:56 left.
2:56 left. If you have not shared the feed yet, do it now. There's some folks that need to see this. Fred Talley's record could fall if Boosie touches the ball again.
Caden Brooks checking out of the game on 3rd and 5. Wilson bounces off of one tackler, avoids another, sidesteps 2 more and gets taken down. Looks like a first down. Brendan Reese on the tackle, and they'll move the chains out to the 36-yard line.
Yeah, and that was all Wilson. That kid is shifty, tough to bring down. The Lobos had him for a loss, and he just made a couple guys miss. Excellent individual effort.
First down and 10, 2:35 left. Rickard with a man in motion. Back to pass. Looking sideline. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
Excellent coverage out there. I believe that was Peoples. Scratch that, Bradley Williams. Kept him on the sideline and up against it, and he just couldn't come back to get that football. And if I was on my phone, so I couldn't hear if Chuck told you guys, Keaton went down to interview some players, so you got Frank Sides the rest of the way.
The great Frank Sides is
could
how
be
we
a good or a
introduce
bad thing.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to get a timeout by somebody. Yep. Longview going to take a timeout.
And let's stay here through the break.
2:27 left to play in the game.
Yeah, too much going on to go to a break. So we're going to stay here and just talk about the track meet that we've seen tonight. I don't know that anyone envisioned this happening. I was expecting more of a 35-30 type of game. Wow, the Lobos just, I said it last year when Taylor went off in a Lancaster game, the first time we played them, that big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games, and this is one of the favorites to win the district, and Boosie just, there's no other way to word this, Chuck. He just clowned him tonight. It's hilarious to watch.
Forney putting it on Royce City, 56-21 the score there. We're going to be quickly signing off after this game comes to an end, so we'll give you that one. Pine Tree with a win over Maybank, 38-6. That one's final. Let's see. Dangerfield loses to DeKalb, or actually losing to DeKalb, 30-28. Gladewater all over Sabine, 49-14. Lufkin wins over Beaumont Westbrook, 29-3. Carthage, 56-0 over San Benito. Liberty Ilo beats Tatum, 36-26. So some of the games in the neighborhood. 2nd down and 10. Back to the ground. Wilson goes for about 9 to the 27-yard line.
And I'm over here trying to make these graphics or have them made in real time, and Boosie just won't stop scoring touchdowns.
That's all right. He keep doing that.
Yeah, we're not going to complain.
3rd down in the yard. Rickard back. Got a little bit of pressure coming, trying to run away from it. Throwing on the run, caught. And down to about the 12-yard line. And I am not sure who that was on that reception. It may have been George Vinton. I did not see who caught that one. But anyway, it'll be down to about the 12-yard line with 1:55 left. Back to the ground, Wilson. Oh, boy, nothing doing. Kason Brooks met him and dropped him at the 15-yard line. So it'll bring up second down and about 13.
Trying to.
Rickard back. Looking deep, end zone, and incomplete. Trying to reach back and make a highlight grab as Uamundi. And now it brings up third down.
Everyone, per UIL rules and Longview Police Department, at the conclusion of the ball game, no one.
Rickard, by the way, now is
other than the players and
25 of 44 for 407 yards. 122 left. I think we're going to fall short of the single game rushing record, and that may be the only thing Boosie doesn't do tonight. Rickard back, pressure coming. Gonna get dumped back at the 20-yard line, and it's gonna bring up fourth down. Lobo's defense all over it. It's Kason Brooks again, this time with the sack for the loss back to the 20. Well, you're about out of time for everything. Lobos had a 3-score lead at halftime. Rickard going to go back. He's going to throw this backward. They're going to try a double pass. Back to Rickard. Intercepted. Lobos intercepted, and off we go. Does he have enough gas to outrun the quarterback? And the answer is yes.
Kason Brooks, my man. Way to put the icing on this cake tonight.
Brooks, who had 2 big tackles, then a sack, and now a pick 6 to end this thing with 36 seconds left to play. It was just a matter of survival. Could he or Rickard run 70 yards and not just collapse? And Brooks does it.
Oh, boy. I don't have words for what we're seeing tonight, which is comes to a shock for some of you guys listening, but if you're watching from Rockwall, enjoy that long ride home down 20 tonight with that yellow and green ale that you're taking back home with you.
Kick on the way. Mitchell's boot is good. Lobos put up 63 tonight. 63-34. And finally somebody other than Boosie scores.
Oh, my goodness. Chuck, you really shouldn't have given me a microphone in this one. And to the Rockwall Game Day folks that wanted a friendly wager, aren't you glad I deleted the comment before I hit post? Because, whew, it's far worse than I thought it was going to be.
Wow. Just crazy. The Lobos looked like they had maybe been staggered a bit when this thing got down to potentially a 7-point game. But the decision was made to go for 2. The Lobos turned that right around and scored, and since then they have not been stopped. This thing was 42-34, and it's just been a runaway since then. Lobos with 21 straight points are going to run away with this game.
Yeah, and there for a minute it got a little bit closer than we thought it was going to be at halftime, but this is a different Lobo team this week. There's some resiliency. They're playing with urgency and anger, and you could tell it's been a rough couple weeks in practice, and rough in a good way. I mean, this is Lobo football. We ran it directly down their throats tonight and dared them to outscore us, and they just couldn't.
Second half drives, 3-and-out punt, touchdown, 3 plays punt, touchdown, 99-yard touchdown drive, and now a pick 6. Not a bad half, not a bad game. You're going to look at this as an old-time Lobo fan, go 34 points. What's wrong with our defense? This was a game that you are facing an opponent that can move up and down the field.
Absolutely, and we don't know how real momentum is, but this is not a bad way to head into 40 next week. I can tell you that.
Tell you what.
These 3 teams, Longview, Forney, Rockwall, were supposed to be and probably are the class of the district. If we can find a way to get to those first 2-0, Lobos may be looking at another district title.
There's Mitchell's kick. He's going to put this one on the ground, and it's going to be falling on at about the 28-yard line. Let me give you this coming into this game. We didn't talk about this. Rockwall's got a 17-game district winning streak going.
No, they don't.
They were 6-0 last year, 6-0 the year before that. 5-1. They lost in double overtime to Rockwall Heath in 2021. That's their last district loss. But I'm going to do this. In the last 6 years in district, they're 33-3. The other 2 losses when Longview was 6A. 2019 Lobos win 49-3. 2018 Lobos win 42-35. Only team Rockwall can't deal with in their district has been this Longview team.
We're handing out life lessons tonight, Chuck.
And they're just going to kneel down to end it, and that's the way this one's going to come to an end. I tell you what, welcome to 6A is normally what the other side would say about Longview. Instead, it's this. We're glad we're back in 6A. We'll take a 1-0 district lead, and we'll go to Forney next week and see an old opponent that we are very familiar with when we go to take on the Forney Jackrabbits. Wow.
Yeah, you said it. Wow. I don't have anything else to add other than just kind of hyperbole and, joking around, talking smack. But Rockwall is a formidable opponent. That was a quality football team on the other side of the field tonight, and we just kind of imposed our will on them. Chuck?
Well, I'll tell you what, a Kelvin Washington crazy, and I'm just going to do this just for him. Kelvin's touchdowns tonight, 95-yard run, 8-yard run. Those are first quarter. Second quarter, 26-yard run, 32-yard run, 45-yard reception. He has 5 at halftime. Third quarter, 27-yard run. Fourth quarter, 65-yard reception, 91-yard run. He has 8 total touchdowns today, and if not for the Cason Brooks touchdown and the extra points, he scored all the points tonight, which would have been 48 total points he scored tonight.
Sure, and I know that we'll see them when the stats come out, but all-purpose-wise, he had a couple big kickoff returns as well, just to tack on to that.
I can't even do that.
We're talking
I don't even
500 yards of all-purpose yardage from the young man tonight. Just unbelievable performance. Boosie, I know if you go back and watch this stream, you will have turned it off before you get to this point. But young man, I can speak for Keaton because he was sitting right next to me. We've had the biggest smiles on our face we've had in 3 or 4 years. It has been a joy to watch you tonight. And for 3 years, but tonight specifically was the most fun we've had in this booth in probably 4 years.
If you're not spoiled over the last few years of seeing Taylor Tatum, for a night anyway, Boosie Washington's king of Longview.
Sure, and we were just talking about before the game, when's Longview going to get a good running back here, right?
I don't know. Is the next one coming?
What do we do with all these running backs?
I don't know what kind of shape he's going to be in tomorrow. He may not be able to walk tomorrow. He may not be able to walk for a few days, but Boosie Washington etches his name into the record book. Most rushing touchdowns in a game, most total touchdowns in a game, and falls just short of most rushing yards in a single game. Crazy night tonight. Lobos go to 3-2. Rockwall now 3-3, and the Lobos have seized first place in the district with a win tonight at home. And after a month of being here, we go on the road next week.
These are way more fun than the last couple, right?
Right. And by the way, we talked at the beginning of this broadcast. Lobos had not lost 3 in a row since 2000. They still haven't lost 3 in a row. John King's teams have never lost 3 games in a row. And that's how it's going to stay for 2024. I'll tell you what, for Keaton Daniels, Frank Sides, I'm Chuck Zach. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. We all going to need a nap before the night's over, but it's been amazing. Final score, Lobos 63, Yellow Jackets 34. You've been watching us here on Longview Game Day. So long, everybody.
And for Keaton Daniels, I'll mention